2,999 Ghana cedis, you can get 6 kg NASCO washing machine plus a free gas stove. And the Media Inverter 1.5 HP R410 Unicool split comes with a free blender. And when you purchase 65, 75 and 85 TCL QD Mini LED 4K TVs, you will get a free TCL FHD Smart Android TV. Now buy a Samsung 578, 582 and 636 liter side-by-side refrigerators and walk away with free microwave grill. Go to our showrooms and dealer stores across Ghana now. Call 050-315-9739 or www.electrolandgh.com for inquiries.
City 97.3. More variety.
The city is alive on 97.3.
City 97.3. Accra.
There can be no other than 97.3. No need to change. Keep it tuned to City. You're number one. Don't look no further. We've got it all covered. City FM.
If you have 250 Ghana cedis right now, it can do wonders for you. Chairman, Fabeji, it could turn your tears into joy in the Access Bank Fakitwa Beji Kese promo. Madam, Fabeji, it could get you up to 50,000 Ghana cedis cash prize. Business owner, Fabeji, as a student, make transactions with your Access Bank card, and that could get you Spotify and Netflix subscriptions, PS5, iPhone 16 Pro Max, and more. This be out of class senso. Fabeji, you see what 250 Ghana cedis can do for you? Engasakra. Fabeji, it's the Access Bank Fakitwa Beji Kese promo. Deposit a minimum of 250 Ghana cedis and its multiples in your new or existing account and be on your way to winning a share of the 580,000 Ghana cedis in cash prizes and other amazing rewards. The more you deposit, the more your chances of winning. Promo runs from now to September 2025. This promo is in partnership with NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Access Bank, more than banking.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my neighbor.
Good morning to life.
Good morning.
Music, talk, inspiration, in perspective.
Express yourself. Good morning, my neighbor.
City FM, your station.
It's a refreshing lifestyle.
City FM 97.3.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is City 97.3.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise. This is the City Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation.
Yeah, that was you. Yeah, that. Yeah, that was you. Yeah. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Come on, sing it again. Yeah, that was you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you,
Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
City 97.3.
Come on, everybody. Yeah, that was you. Yeah, that was it. For all you've seen us through. Yeah, that was you. Yeah.
Minutes after 6, Monday morning, August 18, 2025, a brand new week. Good morning to you. 97.3 City FM is the frequency. City Breakfast Show is the name of the program. My name is Caleb Kuda. MOG, starting our morning with a medley of praise for all he's seen us through. Gratitude is our currency this morning for the protection, sustenance, and provision. On the City Breakfast Show, we bring into sharp focus the issues that matter to you. And so it's always an interactive show. We highlight issues of national importance and we drive campaigns that produce results that have life-changing impacts for many individuals, societies, and the nation at large. So as we always say, we do this together with you. 0549 986 996 is the number. 0549 986 996 on WhatsApp. You share your voice notes, your text with us, and we amplify them to the rest of the world. It's 33 after 6 now, and we jump into business sense. Thought-provoking short start for the morning to pump you up. On business sense this morning, do not waste your defining moments. Do not waste your defining moments. Nations experience defining moments. Institutions go through defining moments. Households, families, and individuals experience defining moments. Now, what many do is to take advantage of their defining moments to make drastic changes that alter the rest of their destiny. Others waste their defining moments. Now, defining moments could be moments of immense tragedy, or they could be just silent voices or silent observations that you make, trends that you establish through generations that run through your family, and you decide that this is going to be a defining moment for me. There's a time for us to change things in the institution. There's a time for us to take advantage of the moment and change things. For many nations, COVID-19 comes to mind very simply as a powerful example where many institutions decided to take up new ways of operating, new ways of doing things. So COVID comes and now we all move online. We're working from home. So much has changed because the world has closed its borders and everyone is choosing nationalism over, globalization and reaching out. So I'm saying this morning that you are going to experience defining moments as an individual, as an institution, as an SMU, or as a nation. You will have defining moments. Do not waste them. They don't always have to be tragic, but whether they are tragic or solemn, or even celebratory, do not waste your defining moments. My Business Sense is brought to you by Access Bank. If you got big dreams for your business, you have defining moments. Here is one Access Bank is bringing you. The Access W in partnership with WCI Firm invites you to Istanbul, Turkey for a lifetime business experience you don't want to miss. Whether you're a business leader, entrepreneur, investor, go-getter, Istanbul is calling. Packed with B2B meetings, industrial zone and showroom tours, visits to top companies in construction, building and roofing materials, cuts across sectors really. You have an opportunity for shopping in Istanbul, sightseeing and a Bosphorus cruise. The rates, double occupancy, $2,500, single, $2,800. It's an all-inclusive package, covers your visa, return flights, 6 nights in a 4-star hotel, all of that. Limited slots available, so please call Jemima on 0579734663. Access W, inspiring, connecting, empowering. Access Bank, more than banking. Join us, let's have a great day. And so we'll take off with the newspaper review brought to you by Fidelity Bank. Absolutely. So much in the news to unpack for you. Francisca Kakrafosin, Godfred Akotobuafo, they joined me in the studio this morning. Thanks to Fidelity Bank. We're bringing you the news review. Let me say good morning to Francisca and Godfred.
Good morning, good morning, good
Ladies
morning.
and gentlemen, good to see you again.
Why are you smiling?
It's been a minute. I missed you all.
How much you when you're better now? What was hard about you were doing? Francisca days were doing hard work. You were chilling.
But I was working hard.
You were chilling.
No, I was working for the Republic.
You were chilling. I saw you. Looking like Sheikh Mansour himself.
No, the name is Alkal bin Al Maktoum. Yeah.
No, you look like Sheikh Mansour, not like Maktoum. You look like Sheikh Mansour.
Yeah, but Dubai was interesting. There was so much to learn, and a lot of Ghanaians there who have varied stories. Those who are living lives that they didn't anticipate, so their dreams are crashing. And there are those who are also living living well there. So there's a compendium of stories we've put in together on Beyond Borders for you. So look forward to them. We'll be sharing some with you a bit later. But
I have a concern I want to share with Francisca this morning.
Okay.
Isn't it? We are doing Made in Ghana.
Yes, we are.
There's an original Made in Ghana that is being lost. Charlie, I'm so concerned.
Which one is that?
Charlie, vacation classes. Why are people calling it summer school?
Yeah, they've changed it.
Vacation classes is an original Made in Ghana.
They've changed it.
Now, Francisca, what's the their kids are attending summer school with Charlie, the Made in Ghana, we must hold it firm.
Yeah. But Godfred, the vacation classes is still English. Summer school, English.
Yeah, everybody it's not vacation classes is, but it was vacation classes was made here. We made it.
Okay, that's a good point.
We made it anyway.
I'm glad you bring up the This Is Ghana exhibition is happening from the 6th to the 7th of September at the Fuasana Children's Park. So this is Ghana is where we bring the best of Ghana together. All our SMEs who are into product, service, everything you do made right here in Ghana. The This is Ghana exhibition is for you. So if you've not registered yet, please be quick. 0205973973. I come to Francisca. You give us headlines.
Yes, Caleb, and I'll start with the Daily Graphic and front page stories. President Mahama on official visit to Japan, Singapore. Details on page 13. Fedco redeems commercial paper issued on GSE. Also, return drip machines to RCCs. That's according to the National Coordinator, warning defaulting MMDAs. And Ghana breaks new ground in forest governance, issues Africa's first flect timber license.
The front page of the Ghanaian Times, rich culture on display, Galmashi Max Homowo in spectacular style. The Ghanaian Times also recounts the very, 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 very sad state burial that happened on Friday. Helicopter crash, nation drowns in sorrow as victims go to final resting place.
Okay, I have the Ghanaian Publisher. Bati's MPP amnesty raises eyebrows. Also, Deputy Health Minister not a professor, and GTech is saying that. Ghana bids farewell to crash victims, and Awudu Mahama, the leader Prenpag needs now.
The front page of the Herald newspaper, travelers trucks left stranded in 15-hour traffic jam on abandoned Ofanko and Suwam Road. I saw videos of this, was so bad. Attorney General Park Kwekwaza rebuked colonialist insults from UK lawyers. GPRTU wants Maripoma Enterprise back on Pokwase in Suwam Road, and police must move beyond false sense of security at election.
Lots of stories on the front page of the News Center. How Ghana went broke. World Bank points to financial sector cleanup. COVID-19, declining revenues, soaring debts, and weak controls. Also, Awudu Mahama makes case to lead Prenpag into new era. Phage refreshes thousands free at funeral of the fallen 8. MTN Ghana gives 4 national football teams $2 million sponsorship. NPP grants amnesty to suspended members, and Accra City Hotel where heritage meets hospitality in the heart of Accra. That's a story on page 10 of the News Center.
I'll take you to the front page of the Republic Press. Brian Hill's Presby Church commends its role in national development. Comes to the photo of Brian Achampa on the front page wearing his uniform. GTech chases NDC MP over proof of professorship. NPP grants amnesty. The accidents in the eastern region, 5 killed, several others critically injured in gory collision at Esuboy. Police foil MRB rural bank robbery attempt at Winneba.
To the Daily Post, and state funeral held for 8 victims of August 6 helicopter crash. Also, the 3 military officers killed in helicopter crash posthumously promoted. And Mahama urges Ghanaians to support children of 8 fallen heroes.
The front page of the Daily Guide this morning goes with Robert Steele, 100 pounds of gold in Rambo style. There's a CCTV screenshot of a robber escaping with the booty on the front page of the paper. They also look at the Commonwealth lawyers issue and Dr. Grace Ayensu Dankwa's problem with GTech.
To the Chronicle, helicopter crash, you've got us. Mahama pledges never to abandon children of fallen patriots. And Ebo Kwanzaa goes home August 30. The venue is Ekumfi, Ekrafo. And also Awudu Mahama, why I'm the right choice to lead Prenpag.
And then I'll take you to the BNFT, and a big story for me this morning there. Only 250,000 jobs created for 2.7 million new workers in 10 years. This is according to New World Bank data.
Okay, let me take you online quickly, and we'll start from channel1newsonline.com. CJ suspension. Ghana can resolve its own matters. Upper Manya Krobo MP to Commonwealth lawyers. Now, there's a youth activist who has walked from Bolgatanga to Accra in 27 days. Mahama top officials join families at Thanksgiving for Omane Buama, Anala, and others. 80% of the District Assembly Common Fund allocation to districts will drive tourism growth
This is the Sector Minister Ablajifa Gomashi. Mahama leaves for Japan, Singapore on official visit. And then GPRTU threatens nationwide strike on August 20 over Pukwasi in Sawam Road. And on GTech, there is no evidence Grace Ayensu is a professor. Bafo Boni hands over to Puamang as acting CJ ahead of 10-day trip. NPP holds unity walk in Akwetia to rally support for parliamentary candidate. Ghana has paid $1 million to keep students at University of Memphis, and then also NPP grants amnesty to suspended members, calls for discipline, and Gamashi marks Homo with calls for youth development. If you go to citynewsroom.com, this one I like. Cut prices on old stock to ease consumer pressure. Guta to traders, and it comes with photos of spare parts from Abose Okai. On the 2026 budget hearings it kicks off this week as Finance Minister targets jobs. We are told Citi strengthens as fiscal discipline. Debt deals drive Ghana's recovery. This is the World Bank. IFEST calls for targeted solutions to curb rising school riots. Akwetia by-election, I am confident of victory. NDC's Bernard Bediako there on, and then we see 6,000 residents depend on 3-bed chips compound for healthcare in Gomoa Fete. If you go to the High Street Journal, interesting story here. Accra and Sawam Road deteriorating drains economy and hurts commuters. It's a shame we're still on this road and it's not improving any further. Honoring the falling, Ghana's reset agenda must stay on course. Another shortfall hits T-bills market as government misses target by 1.2 billion Ghana cedi mid-fall in rates. We'll go into all this for you shortly. If you go to the BBC, have I been to my joy? Not yet. Lawyers for Dr. Grace Ayensu Danko accuse GTech of bias impropriety. The president's tour to Japan and Singapore is captured here. One arrested in Mpoho gold shop robbery, and manhunt is on, we are told. BBC quickly, this is CNN rather. Trump tells Zelensky to give up Crimea and agree to never join NATO. It's still a lot of Trump, and that on the BBC as well. Trump rules out Ukraine reclaiming Crimea or joining NATO ahead of Zelensky's White House talks. And then if you go to other stories from Africa, Sudan army torturing people to death, says rights group. And then it's coming home, the undignified row over the body of Zambia's ex-president. These are some of the stories. BBC defends investigation of Kenya's child sex trafficking after hoax claims. Let's get into the details, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, then I'll start from the front page of the Ghanaian Times. Nation drowns in sorrow. Details of that in the paper. So if we go to page 12, says that the remaining 6 helicopter crash victims were on Friday laid to rest at the military cemetery at Chado, a suburb of Accra. They were given a 15-gun salute as the military, in a choreographed manner, lowered their coffins into their graves, with 3 jet fighters flying over the cemetery in respect of the Ghana Air Force officers. Then following the sound of the last post as a symbolic gesture of last honor to the departed souls. This followed the state funeral ceremony held at the Black Star Square, which is attended by high-profile dignitaries, including President John Dramani Mahama and his vice, Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman. Now, staying with that on the same page, the state has honored the 3 military personnel who perished in the ghastly helicopter crash on August 6. With posthumous promotions. The other 5 civilians who also died in the crash will also be honored at the next National Honors and Awards ceremony, a scheme that recognizes those who have rendered distinguished services to the country. So the president, quote, accordingly I have approved the following: Squadron Leader Peter Bafemi and allies promoted to the rank of Wing Commander. Flying Officer Manan Chumampedu is promoted to the rank of Flight Lieutenant, and Sergeant Ernest Adumensa is promoted to the rank of Flight Sergeant.
And still related, similar story from the Chronicle newspaper. Helicopter crash, Mahama says you've got us. Now, President John Dramani Mahama has announced the establishment of the Children's Support Fund to ensure that the children of the 8 individuals who perished in the August 6 Ghana Air Force helicopter crash are not left behind. Addressing mourners at the state funeral in Accra, President Mahama emphasized that these families must not become collateral damage of this tragedy. The fund, initially seeded with 500,000 Ghana cedis from Stanbic Bank, will provide comprehensive support support, including educational expenses from primary through tertiary levels, healthcare coverage, including medical insurance and specialized care, and essential living support, such as clothing, shelter, and welfare provisions.
Right now, still connected to this, honoring the falling, Ghana's reset agenda must stay on course in honor of the falling heroes. The reset agenda must stay on course. Isaac Kofi Choenamau writes that Ghana begins a new week in mourning after the helicopter crash that claimed 8 lives, including senior government officials in Adansia Krofo Mashati region. A tragedy has shaken the nation's leadership, but even in grief, the central message is clear: the reset agenda cannot lose momentum. President John Dramani Mahama's administration has launched reforms that are already yielding results. The city has strengthened by more than 40% and held steady. Fiscal discipline has kept overspending, and swift interventions have helped restore public confidence. These fragile but important gains must not be allowed to fade. So the High Street Journal is calling attention to some of the important reforms we're seeing, and already calls have intensified. I've heard government giving assurances that the LI 2462 yes, will be repealed instead of amended, and we've heard messages that a more clinical and military precise fight will be launched against illegal mining. So hopefully we don't lose that momentum or waste that defining moment.
Let me take you to some crime, and there's been a lot of it in the country recently. The front page of the Daily Guide says robbers steal £100 of gold in Rambo style. Story on page 3 from Emmanuel Opoku in Takrade. A gang of armed robbers on Saturday stormed a gold dealership shop at Mpoho in the Western region, attacked the shop attendant and made away with £100 of gold and 80,000 Ghana cedis cash. The violent attack occurred at about 7:30 p.m. The robbers, who were heavily armed, ambushed the gold dealers and gave several warning shots. Managers of the shop, Panyami Gold Shop, in a statement confirmed the robbery and indicated that it has been reported to the police, who have launched an investigation. Now, this is what baffles me, though. According to the CCTV footage, this robbery, Francisca, lasted 15 minutes.
A whole 15
minutes.
That's a lot of time.
And security didn't get there?
No.
Anyway, that's one crime story for you.
Yeah.
If you go to the Ghanaian Times, let me just add this one quickly before Francisca comes in.
Yeah.
There is another one that the police did foil in Cape Coast. On page 3 of the Ghanaian Times, a swift intervention by a police patrol team in the early hours of Friday foiled a robbery attempt on the microphone rural bank at Pomadze opposite the Paris University Junction in the central region. This occurred around 1:50 a.m. Involved a group of armed robbers who broke into the bank and tied up 4 security men on duty inside the banking hall. The Chief Inspector Isaac Eti, public relations officer of the central region, said the patrol team received a distress call that armed men in face masks were attacking the bank. The team rushed the scene and engaged the robbers in a gun battle. And on the same page, this particular school, Bolgatanga Technical Institute, they have a reputation for violence. Their own students need to tell their students to behave. The school has been shut down again. And I think this is like the 3rd or 4th time since I started doing the breakfast show that this school has been shut down for something.
This is no problem.
So on Friday, the early hours of Friday, the school was shut down. Riots erupted around 1 a.m. when aggrieved students vandalized property in protest against the suspension of 5 colleagues for defying a directive banning unprescribed uniforms on campus. Well, look at this. According to reports, the students initially plotted to attack the senior housemaster on Thursday evening, accusing him of orchestrating the suspension. So the students set the school library ablaze. Yes. No. They decided to attack the school security men and teachers. So yeah, this is what they've been doing at Bolgatanga Technical Institute.
That's terrible to hear. And, police should be on that. Now let me take you to the Daily Graphic. I have 2 interesting stories. Ghana breaks new ground in forest governance, issues Africa's first FLECT timber license. And it reads, Ghana today officially launches the Forest Law Enforcement Governance and Trade License, or FLECT license, making it the first African country and the second globally after Indonesia to issue this license. This historic milestone solidifies Ghana's leadership in sustainable forest governance and legal timber trade. The launch ceremony follows the successful go-live of Ghana's FLECT license system on Friday, August 15, marking the beginning of verified legal timber exports. And also just a quick one,
Yeah.
Chachu Chikata, legal luminaries 50-year journey of grace, grit and greatness.
Lovely.
This is on page 29 of the Daily Graphic. I'll just read the first paragraph quickly. In the annals of Ghana's legal history, few names evoke as much admiration, respect and awe as Mr. Chachu Chikata's. This year marks 50 years since he was called to the Ghana Bar, a remarkable milestone that provides an opportunity to reflect on the extraordinary life of a man who has left an indelible mark on the legal, academic and political landscape of Ghana. So you want to grab a copy and read that.
Amazing, man. Good one there. Thank you. Now, if you go to the High Street Journal, Accra and Sawam Road deterioration drains economy and hurts commuters. And a story by Isaac Kofi Trenama says the poor state of the Accra and Sawam Road is imposing mounting economic costs on commuters, traders and businesses, with the damage extending far beyond personal discomfort as one of the busiest transport arteries linking Accra to the eastern region and serving as a key gateway to the other parts of the country. The road's continued deterioration is steadily eroding productivity, raising the cost of doing business. Daily commuters and transport operators are bearing some of the heaviest burdens. Constant breakdowns caused by potholes and uneven surfaces are inflating vehicle maintenance costs. Motorists are spending hundreds to thousands of cedis on repairs, spare parts and frequent servicing, while the lifespan of vehicles continues to decline under the strain. Commercial drivers report shrinking profit margins as operational costs rise, with many forced to charge higher fares to remain afloat. I thought the minister said that all the monies owed the contractor has been paid. I was really hoping that I'll come back to seeing some good news, particularly on that road, but it doesn't look like there is any reprieve for the commuters yet.
Well, the Herald newspaper is also focusing on roads. They have an editorial titled "Our Roads a National Emergency." Another story, the headline, "Travelers' trucks left stranded in 15-hour traffic jam." 15 hours. And it comes with a picture of the roads Minister Kwame governs Abuja. The Ofankwan Sawam Road, especially the Amasamai Media section, was blocked for more than 15 hours from Thursday evening until late Friday, leaving thousands of commuters, long-distance travelers and heavy-duty trucks stranded in a massive road congestion. Vehicles traveling between Accra and the northern region, as well as neighboring Sahelian countries, were stuck in the standstill, unable to move for the entire period. Many local passengers heading towards the media stretch were forced to walk from the satellite area or turn to commercial motorbikes or Okada to reach their destinations.
What caused that? I didn't quite get the cause of 15 hours of gridlock and nothing.
It's unclear what caused it.
There were two trucks that had overturned in the middle of the road.
That image I saw.
Yes.
It caused 15 hours of traffic.
Yes.
Wow.
And it comes with a picture of the trucks parked, and they are parked in puddles of water.
Oh, Lord.
That's even worse.
We waste a lot of time. Okay, let me take you. Go for it.
You want to tell you about jobs?
Please.
Because we don't have jobs.
Yes.
On page 3 of the BNFT. They said that only 250,000 jobs created for 2.7 million new workers in 10 years. This is not good news. Ghana's economy has expanded over the past decade, but job creation has lagged sharply behind the pace of its growing workforce. According to the World Bank in its latest Ghana economic update, between 2012 and 2023, the working age population grew by 2.7 million, yet net employment rose by only 250,000, according to the report. The bank warned that this labor market gap threatens the country's development prospects and its ability to benefit from a demographic boom.
The vice president is in the Volta region, says government will support Agotime Kente industry. Now, Vice President Professor Nana Jendo Pokwajiman has reaffirmed the government's stance to provide the appropriate community infrastructure in the Agotime traditional area in the Volta region to elevate the Kente industry to astonishing heights. Hopefully there'll be some jobs in there.
We look forward to that. And then we have a new champion in the person of Adongo and Atinga. Yeah, he won the literacy challenge over the weekend. So congratulations to Adongo and Atinga.
Big congratulations.
Yeah, he's from Abbey. I need help with the name. How Parent School Limited in Tamale.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the first time I'm hearing limited in the name of a school. Yeah, but of course the potential of the students are unlimited.
I like the way that the name is spelled out like the way you are called in secondary school.
Yes.
The last name
Adongo
first.
and Atinga. Adongo and Atinga.
You go to admission.
Yeah. So congratulations to Adongo and all
Big
the
one,
finalists who made it to the literacy challenge. More coming up shortly. Thank you, lady. Thank you, gentlemen.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Oh, jump on now. Go, go. Ugomi, at what time will you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car? No, I don't change my car. It be the same, right? It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so. This is the type of fuel where they want to. Cause now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir. Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mind self be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. One pair way now open there. Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel? Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you. Hey, then make a finish my go be fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my go be inside? I give you info. Make a flow the go be too small. Go. Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
We'll bring you the business news shortly. Neil Latte is here in his beautiful suit. No, this is not a suit, this is a vest and a blue shirt. And the business news is brought to you by EcoBank and MTN. Neil Latte, good morning to you.
Good morning, Caleb. And good morning to you listening. Welcome to the breakfast edition of City Business News on 97.3 Citi FM, brought to you by MTN and EcoBank. Our headlines this morning: traders directed to reduce prices and clear old stock following expiration of 60-day grace period for adjustments after Citi gains. Also coming up, commercial banks expect lower rates to trigger a decline in rising loan defaults. Much later in the bulletin, government misses T-bill targets for second week running as investors continue to shift to higher yielding alternatives. It's Monday morning. Many thanks for choosing us. I am Ni Latte. Let's settle for the details now. The Ghana Union of Traders Association, GUTA, has directed its members holding old stock to slash margins and sell goods at reduced prices. GUTA says the move will help traders unlock capital for fresh imports at lower cost while easing the burden on consumers. It follows the expiration of a 60-day grace period for price adjustments on the back of the recent appreciation of the cedi. Public Relations Officer of GUTA, Joseph Paddy, says it is time for traders to realign prices with current market conditions.
This stability is over 8 months now, so we've gone past that, because the training cycle is about 3 to 4 months, where travel out there you spend about a month, you ship your goods, it takes you about a month, and then maybe you clear, it takes about, so it's 3 months cycle, some are 4 month cycle. So we believe that if you have some old stock, now there are some new stock that have come in place, but the question is, if you don't position yourself well as a businessman or a businesswoman and keep on holding to that believe, you run out of business, because those who are coming with a new product will begin to reduce their product, and especially if your goods is an expired product, or if your goods has an expired date, an expired product, you run out of business, because the new product that is coming, obviously the businessman or man or woman will want to reduce that.
Joseph Paddy speaks for GUTA. The cedi is showing renewed strength on the exchange markets this year, supported by tighter fiscal discipline and progress on debt restructuring. That's according to the World Bank's latest Ghana economic update, which highlights the rebound as a sign of improving macroeconomic fundamentals. The report says Ghana's ongoing reforms and debt agreement are helping to stabilize the economy and restore investor confidence. City Business News' Emmanuel Opon has more in this report.
According to the report, Inflation, which stayed above 20% throughout 2024, has begun to ease this year. Ghana's headline inflation rate fell to 12.1% in July 2025, reinforcing investor confidence. The World Bank points to spending restraint and enforcement of new fiscal rules in the first half of 2025 as key signals of renewed discipline. That restructuring has also provided relief, with a Eurobond exchange completed in late 2024 and an MOU signed with official creditors in January 2025. Ghana is edging closer to restoring debt sustainability. The external sector has added momentum with gold exports, remittances, and stronger FDI flows, lifting the current account into surplus and rebuilding reserves. Still, the recovery faces headwinds as the World Bank projects GDP growth to slow to 3.9% in 2025 as fiscal consolidation tightens before rebounding to 5% by 2028 on the back of private consumption, remittances, and new oil production.
My colleague Emmanuel Opon with that report. Isn't now a good time to take you to the forex market where the dollar is trading at 11 cedis 85 pesos. The British pound could be retailed to you at 15 cedis 90 pesos. That of the euro at 13 cedis 80 pesos. Mind you, these remain forex bureau rates and not the interbank rates published by the Bank of Ghana. Let's move on. Falling lending rates could help ease repayment pressures and reduce the industry's high level of loan defaults. The Ghana Association of Banks points to the drop in the Ghana reference rate to 19.67% in August from 30% at the beginning of the year, alongside the Bank of Ghana's policy rate cut to 25%. It says these shifts could spur credit growth while helping to curb non-performing loans, which currently stand at 22%. Chief Executive of the Ghana Association of Banks, Johnny Watt, tells Citi Business News that cheaper credit together with stronger oversight could strengthen asset quality, but warned that regulators and stakeholders must remain vigilant about risk in the credit market.
Banks have always been ready, with different rates where they are. You can be as ready as you like, but if you are confronted with 22% non-performing loan ratio, you will also be careful. You are playing with depositors' money, and you don't want to be throwing money out there when the expectation of recovery is that low. So we are calling on all the key players who are, more or less, their decision making or the lack of it affect banks' ability to recover from distressed accounts. And they should all be watching the space, because banks want to lend, but if the environment doesn't foster lending, in a bid to protect depositors' funds, we will be very careful. We hold the view that higher lending rates also contribute to higher default rates, because then the facility becomes unaffordable. So if the rate comes down and the lending rate follows in tandem, then the propensity to perform on the loan will be enhanced, and that's what we are all looking up for. So we are watching the space, and banks are in the business of intermediation. So the day we stop lending, the day we stop banking.
That's Johnny Wa, CEO of the Ghana Association of Banks. You are still listening to the breakfast edition of Citi Business News with me, Ni Lati. The government's Treasury bill auction recorded another undersubscription, a development that signals waning investor appetite for short-term government securities. Bank of Ghana data shows total bids reached 3 billion cedis with 2.73 billion Ghana cedis accepted. It was a 35.6% fall in the 4.24 billion Ghana cedi target. Yields also continued to edge lower, ranging between 10 and 13%. Economic and fixed income analyst at Databank Wilson Zilevu tells Citi Business News the softer demand means investors are opting for alternative instruments such as fixed deposits, which currently offer more attractive returns.
oversubscription is not a guarantee, and although interest rates on these bills can be considered fairly priced, given positive expectations of further inflation declines to single digits somewhere next year, it is clear institutional investors currently will continue to favor other competitive instruments such as fixed deposits, repos, and corporate bonds, which offer something above 10% levels over T-bills. And that is what we are currently seeing. Currently, we have returned to an era where private players who have long been crowded out can re-enter the market to offer competitive rates, which is, highly contingent on how best loans are recovered and the strong credit conditions in the market.
Wilson Zilevu is an economic and fixed income analyst with Data Bank. Now, the Ministry of Finance will this week open public hearings for the preparation of Ghana's 2026-2029 budget and economic policy. The consultations will engage business associations, financial institutions, civil society, and the general public to shape the government's medium-term economic direction. The 2026 budget, due in Parliament on November 15, is expected to prioritize job creation and private sector-led growth. The government says the focus aligns with World Bank recommendations for sustained employment opportunities, which are crucial for the economic recovery of the country. And that's it for the breakfast edition of Citi Business News on 97.3 Citi FM, brought to you by MTN and EcoBank. Our top stories this hour: traders directed to reduce prices and clear old stock following expiration of 60-day grace period for adjustment after Citi gains. Also, commercial banks expect lower rates to trigger a decline in rising loan default. And you heard government missing its T-bill target for second week running as investors continue to shift to higher yielding alternatives. These stories and more on citynewsroom.com/business. I am Neela Atilati. Do you have a good business day?
If you know these sounds, you didn't just live through the 90s, you lived the experience. Back then, connection took minutes. Today, it takes a blink. You express yourself with memes. You hold video calls across continents. You say hey to an AI who responds,
"Hello, Kwame."
You order rides, dinner, and dreams all from the palm of your hand. A lot has changed, so have we. For over 3 decades, EcoBank has evolved with you, leading digital banking in Ghana and across 33 African countries, pioneering solutions built around how you live, move, and dream today. From our express points to EcoBank Pay, online banking, and the mobile app, we are where you are. Here for today, ready for tomorrow. Now, that's change, powered by EcoBank.
EcoBank, a better way to bank your way. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Ah, Ma, have you received the delivery?
See on the rider's bay. Send in the momo.
Okay, *176.
Ah, Paco, don't you use a smartphone? Use the momo app, ne?
Huh? App.
Hey, I want to say a millennium, say millennial. Inim. Oh, millennium for ya nyaze. Switch to the app. Or you're smart. And know you're secure.
Enter a world of possibilities with the Momo app. Pay your favorite merchant, pay utility bills, and borrow from our wide range of lending services. Move to the app side today. MTN.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
12:57 Citi Breakfast Show on 97.3 Citi FM. This is Caleb Kuda. Isn't it just amazing how the world is ever changing and evolving? Fascinating to think about what the next big thing could be. Today is AI, tomorrow who knows. One thing is for sure though, a lot has changed, but guess what? So has EcoBank. For over 3 decades, EcoBank has pioneered a range of digital-first banking solutions designed for the way we live today. From the mobile app EcoBank Pay and Express Points across the country, EcoBank is right where you are. EcoBank is a better way to bank your way. EcoBank is the Pan-African Bank. have you guys heard the latest from MTN? If not, then listen. For those of you who love MTN Free After One, prepare for the upgraded experience that is MTN Free After One Extra. Now, let me tell you what the extra is all about. With MTN Free After One Extra, you can talk for 1 whole hour uninterrupted while paying for only the first minute of every 10 minutes you talk. Which means for every 10 minutes you talk within the hour, you only pay for the first minute. And you get to talk for 60 minutes straight with no interruptions. You like what you hear? Well, as if that's not enough, you get also 50 MB of data for free after your first call daily. So you see, now it's the time to talk extra with all the people you love. To subscribe to MTN Free After One Extra today, just dial star 550 hash. Star 550 hash is the number. Follow the prompts and you're good to go. Bring your kickoff shortly. It's brought to you by Shell, Polytank and Lecheho. Now, how do you want your engine to feel ready today? How do you want your engine to feel today? Confident, protected, ready to perform. Let's talk about Shell V-Power then. Shell V-Power has Dynaflex technology, specially formulated to clean and protect your engine. It gives it that boost it needs. So fill up your Shell V-Power at a Shell service station near you and you will feel performance, feel confidence, feel protection over and over again. Feel unbeatable because the best choice feels just right. Shell, go well. And when it comes to water storage tanks, the name we all know is Polytank. Has been with us for over 3 decades, trusted by all generations. So make no mistakes, always choose Polytank for guaranteed quality. Polytank is available at the same price across the country at a Polytank partner shop. So no matter the size you want, durability is always assured. Always go for the best. Caution is we do not ask for or request for minimal payments online. Lecheho says you deserve financial peace as Benjamin Nketiah is enjoying. And Lecheho is here to give you just that. With all of life's financial challenges, Lecheho is here to help you face them. Whether it's rent, education, or unexpected expenses, we've got the right loan to meet your needs at the right time as well. So simply call or WhatsApp Nana on 02700 4799. Let's make life easier together. T's and C's apply. Lecheho, let's improve life. Benjamin Nketiah is here writing a lot. What are you writing this morning, Benjamin? What are you signing check or what exactly are you writing?
You see, Abontin father.
Yes, sir.
I thought that this leave would have given you a change of heart.
I'm just asking you what you are writing. Just so I see Kudus. What does Kudus done again?
Well, Kudus is up to what Kudus typically does. Okay. 2 assists, doing Starboy things.
Lovely.
He was all over the headlines this weekend.
I think I have found the team I want to support now.
Spurs?
Oh no, but why?
Okay. I was about to give you a stern warning, but it's fine.
So which club would you suggest for me?
Liverpool. I mean, join the champions.
I'm hearing some hisses in cars and homes already. It tells me that you're not giving me the best choice.
His team didn't win. Forget him.
By India's flaps and it's headed in by Calafiori. Well, he loves a goal in Manchester. And just 13 minutes into the Premier League season, Arsenal are up and running.
A wonderful morning to all of you out there. And Arsenal, Liverpool and Manchester City picked up 3 points in March week 1 of the English Premier League. Plus, we'll bring you what happened at the Accra Sports Stadium last night in the Homowo Peace Cup. Kickoff is proudly brought to us by Zonda GH, Polytank Ghana, Lecheho, Shell, go well. Let's get in with some athletics, and Team Ghana has begun camping in Texas ahead of the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo. An all-star sprint team made up of Ghana's fastest men in 2025 arrived in Texas last night for the 4-night-long camp ahead of the championship. The team is led by Abdul Rashid Saminu, who ran 9.86 seconds in May to become Ghana's fastest runner over 100 meters in history. Ever-present Benjamin Azamati is also in the mix at Sherman Oaks. Makes it another exciting name for Team Ghana. He will, however, join camp after August 18th with his competition in Europe. Ibrahim Fuseni, Barnabas Aguer, Mustafa Bokpin, and Isaac Botio also complete the list of sprinters in camp. So that's what's going on as far as the sprint team is concerned with regards to their camping. Let's get to the Bese Manche Homowo Cup. And Accra Hearts of Oak, they defended their crown with a commanding 2-0 win over Kpando Hearts of Lions at the Accra Sports Stadium. Now goals from Frank Duku in the 36th minute and also Hamza Issa in the 40th sealed the win for the Phobians in the contest as they lifted the title. Speaking on the sidelines of the event, Bese Manche Ni Ayibonte II described the competition as a perfect end to the Homowo celebrations.
First of all, I need to congratulate the organizers. It's a yearly routine since I became a chief of the Ghana State. Every year we celebrate Omowo. Omowo means that we need peace. Also, after the Omowo, sprinting of the Kwekule, Sunday is the Thanksgiving. Also, we choose to be a football match between any club, any better club. And for last year, as of play out of Lions. And this year we have repeated again.
So you had Bese Manche Nia Ibonte II speaking there. Meanwhile, board member and former chairman of Hearts of Oak, Dr. Nyaho Tawaklo, says the victory over Lions carries deep significance for the club.
You know, Hearts of Oak is a strong team, but Ogo is equally strong, yes. But when you are doing anything with another person, you have to show respect. And when you don't show respect, then the person will show you that age matters a lot.
We'll bring you that insight from Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo a little later. Let's get into some other stuff. And Member of Parliament for Kpando, Sebastian Dare, described it as an amazing feat for Hearts of Lions to share the stage with Accra Hearts of Oak despite their defeat.
Just an excitement that we've been able to come all the way from Kpando to face the strong team of Accra House of Oak today to play this friendly match. But we are coming from a very strong position because, as you may be aware, Kpando Heart of Lions finished the Just Pass League. We finished second on the league, and that gives us a lot of strength.
Let's get some tactical perspective now, and let's hear from Accra Hearts of Oak head coach Masood Didi Dramani. He described the win as a good test for the team ahead of the upcoming season.
To express, it was good to give us, a very disciplined and then a hard opponent to test what you also have, and also to bring clarity in our culture and then philosophy and also our style of play. For me, the worrying part is the scientific part of it, where players have not reached this far, and then we are supposed to push them to 90 minutes and beyond. It's worrisome, but sometimes you cannot help it. It happens.
You had Accra Hearts of Oak head coach Masood Didi Dramani. He was sharing his thoughts after the Agbese Cup victory. Let's get to some other stuff. And the Black Princesses are preparing for their FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifier against Tunisia in September. 30 players have been called up to camp at the Ghanaman Soccer Center of Excellence in Pram Pram, and camp is opening today. The session will focus on assessing the squad strengths and also building team chemistry. Among the notable names are Stanford University defender Alexandra Emefate and Canada-based Sania Ceribor from Scosopi FC, who will join the team for the first time. Now, in the Chan tournament over the weekend, the Central African Republic and Tanzania shared the spoils, while Madagascar beat Burkina Faso by 2-1. Morocco also thrashed DR Congo by 3-1, and Kenya edged Zambia by 1-0. Today at 5 p.m, Algeria take on Niger, and South Africa will be up against Uganda. Let's get to Europe, and the English Premier League kicked off on Friday night match week 1. Liverpool, defending champions, they beat AFC Bournemouth by 4-2. Ghana's Antoine Semenyo, he was in the headlines for all the good reasons and also some not too good reasons, which had nothing to do with him, but he recorded 2 goals on the day, and he also recorded some racial abuse that has since been reported to the police. An arrest has been made, and the issue generally is being investigated. Now, when you move away from Semenyo, Tottenham Hotspur, they cruised to a 3-0 victory over Burnley, with Ghana's Kudus Mohammed providing 2 assists on his Spurs debut. Here's what Kudus had to say after the Spurs victory.
Very good. The most important thing was to get the 3 points, and we did. So I'm very happy with the performance, and most importantly, we got the clean sheet as well.
You seem to have a very good understanding between you. For you, Richie, twice this man next to you set you up today, and a wonderful finish from you for the second.
Yeah, thank you for assistance. And I'm so happy with this guy. I think next week this guy needs to score because he worked too hard for the team. I'm so happy for this guy.
Now, Brighton and Hove Albion, they also shared points with Fulham, and Premier League returnees Sunderland, they thrashed West Ham United by 3-0. Manchester City were also 4-0 winners after Wolverhampton Wanderers. Pep Guardiola, he singled out new signings Tijani Reines and Ryan Cherki for some praise. Chelsea were held to a goalless draw by Crystal Palace at the Bridge. Nottingham Forest also beat Brentford by 3-1. Now, Old Trafford is where the big game happened. Arsenal, they won their opening game of the season against Manchester United. Mikel Arteta obviously is a very, very happy man. Ruben Amorim, he has thrown his support behind his goalkeeper Altay Bayender, despite the blunder that eventually handed off 3 points to Arsenal Football Club. Still with Man United, United legend Roy Keane says despite Amorim's claim that the game was not boring, the team still needs to score goals. Roy Keane was not very happy with how the team failed to find the target. Now, later tonight, Leeds United will take on Everton Football Club at 7 p.m. Now, in the Spanish La Liga, Barcelona, they started off the season also with a bang, beating Mallorca by 3-0. Real Sociedad shared points with Valencia. The game ended 1-1. Athletic Club edged Sevilla by 3-2. Espanyol shocked Atletico Madrid by 2-1. And then Real Madrid also will be up against Osasuna sometime. We'll see how that one goes. In boxing, Moses Itauma needed less than 2 minutes to drop Dylan White, with referee Mikhail Hook waving off the fight after just 119 seconds. White, who twice held the WBC interim heavyweight title between 2019 and 2022, was unable to continue despite beating the count. So a lot happened in the world of sports this weekend. That's how we bring this morning's edition of Kickoff to an end. I'm Benjamin Iketia. Kickoff proudly brought to us by Shell, Go Well, Zonda GH, Politan Ghana, and Let's Let's Improve Life. There's more sport at citysportsonline.com.
If you need unique services, innovative financial solutions, we deliver on our promise, cause we are number one. Let's go, we improve your life. Even when you're stuck with nothing, no matter your situation, let's go, we improve your life. Let's go, let's go, we improve your life. Politan is everywhere, durable and authentic. Stronger brand you can trust. Politan, we get some more Rambo and get some more super. And the Politan, we did Papa no, Papa no, Papa no, Papa no, Papa no, Papa no, Papa. Polytank,
the original, always the best.
Do you ever wonder how your car's engine is doing as you drive?
Not often.
Does it feel confident and protected, or is it tired and struggling?
I have a busy schedule, so I leave matters of my engine to Shell V-Power. With Shell V-Power, you can feel confident because it is the best ever fuel designed for performance and efficiency. Shell V-Power removes performance-robbing deposits, so you can feel protected.
Fill up with Shell V-Power at a Shell service station near you. Feel confidence, feel protection, and feel performance over and over again with Shell V-Power. Fuel the feeling with Shell V-Power. Go well.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
Looking for a burst of flavor in every sip? Discover the refreshing taste of Piva beverages. Enjoy the classic Piva Cola flavor, perfect fit anytime. How about a fruity adventure? Try our delightful Piva orange fruit drink packed with recognized citrus flavor. Craving something exotic? Our Piva cocktail fruit drink brings the tropics to you. For a sweet and juicy treat, grab our grapefruit drink and don't miss out on the refreshing Piva Tangerine fruit drink, bursting with tangerine flavor. Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, Piva Tangerine. Grab yours today. Available now at your local store. Call us on 055-00-322-31. Piva, a taste you love. This advert is FDA approved.
P for Piva.
Looking for a one-stop shopping destination for all things made in Ghana? Eager to experience a remarkable fair that showcases the richness, creativity, and innovation behind Ghanaian products and services? Then get ready for the This is Ghana Exhibition 2025, a celebration of excellence in locally made goods and services. This year's exhibition brings together the very best that Ghana has to offer, from timeless traditional crafts to cutting-edge innovations. The This is Ghana Exhibition highlights the brilliance of Ghanaian entrepreneurs, artisans, and businesses who continue to shape the narrative of homegrown excellence. Brought to you by Channel 1 TV and 97.3 Citi FM, this is Ghana's biggest trade fair and exhibition, bringing together SMEs, startups, research and manufacturing sectors, indigenous corporate bodies, and local creatives in one exciting space. Join us in championing Ghanaian talent, creativity, and authenticity. Come explore, engage, and be inspired by the businesses and brands that are redefining Made in Ghana across every sector. The dates, Saturday the 6th and Sunday the 7th of September 2025. Time is 10 a.m. through to 5 p.m. each day. The venue is the Afro Sutherland Children's Park. For inquiries or participation details, call us on 0205-973-973. The This is Ghana Exhibition 2025 is powered by Channel 1 TV and 97.3 Citi FM and is proudly sponsored by MTN, EcoBank, Side Hustle by EK Brand Consult, Build Financial Technologies, and Twillium Industrial Company.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
The Money Matters segment is brought to you by Petra. Petra, achieve more.
Welcome to the Money Matters segment with Petra. You lead strategy, direct people, and make big decisions every day. But here's a question. Who is helping you master your money? A mid-year financial check-in isn't a luxury. It's a smart money move. Petra is here to help with expert advice on how to grow, protect, and plan. And if you're pressed for time, we'll come to you. Let's give your money the boost it deserves. Let's do life together. Dial *447*70# now. Petra, achieve more.
The Money Matters segment was brought to you by Petra. Petra, achieve more.
It's time to take the next step toward your dreams. Admissions are now open for our October intake at Lancaster University, Ghana. Get ready for a world-class education, global opportunities, and an unforgettable experience in Ghana. For more information, contact us at +233 030 211 8989 or send an email to admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. Apply today and begin your journey to success with Lancaster University, Ghana. Your future starts now.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is City 97.3.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
So it's 7:36, 97.3 City FM, Monday morning. So much to do today. Very exciting opportunities we are creating for our entrepreneurs and persons within the SME space, because we still have a big challenge of unemployment in the country. The World Bank has a lot of publications of this. The IMF does. Several institutions have reports on same. And we are told that we need some infrastructure, reliable electricity, and a lot more modern infrastructure, skilled workforce. We need to tackle all these things. But there are some who are doing so well and they need that push. We're creating that platform where all can converge and transact business. So we'll go into our issues as we do always, putting the nation first, driving change, pushing for progress. At any point you can join the conversation 0549 986 996. Some of your dedications have come in and we'll be sharing them with the rest of you, but we are really excited to let you know that we are bringing the best of Ghana to your doorstep from the 6th to the 7th of September 2025, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day at the Fuad Saladan Children's Park. So if you are into craftsmanship, whether we are talking about clothes, or you provide cutting-edge local innovations, digital solutions for businesses, whenever you do that is made right here in Ghana. We have this exciting 2-day fair. We will spotlight the very best of your products and services to the rest of the world. So from SMEs, startups, research, manufacturing companies, proudly homegrown brands across all sectors right here in Ghana. Is a celebration of excellence, of Ghanaian excellence and creativity, as well as enterprise. So whatever your hustle is, we are the ones for you. 0205973973. This is Ghana Exhibition 2025, inspired by Channel 1 TV and Citi FM. Proudly sponsored by MTN EcoBank. Side hustle by EK Brand Consult. Build Financial Technologies and Trillium Ghana. But if you're frustrated with traditional banking systems that don't serve you, Solace Microfinance is here to serve you better. Solace Microfinance is a digital lending and savings platform dedicated to empowering Ghanaians like you. With Solace, you can open a savings account under 3 minutes using just your Ghana card and personal mobile number. Start a target savings plan and earn market-beating interest rates. Apply for fast, easy loans to boost your business, to cover emergencies. All cover emergencies. Easily deposit into your Solace account using any of our mobile money linked wallets. Transfer to bank and mobile money wallets. No financial jargons, no hassle. Solace gives you the tools and support. Solace Finance, your money, your power. And Piva Beverages is the one you've been looking for. Discover refreshing taste of Piva Beverages. We have Piva Cola, Piva Orange fruit drink, Piva cocktail, grapefruit drink, Piva Tangy, all made for you. There's a taste you will love. We're available at a local store near you. 0550032231 is the number. Piva Beverages, a taste you will love. So tell me what you are proud of. At First Atlantic Bank, we are proud to be crowned Digital Bank of the Year, not once but 2 times back to back. This isn't just a fancy title, it's a celebration of a commitment, relentless drive to give you the ultimate convenience in digital banking. So whether it's through our mobile app, internet banking, USSD, or any of our seamless platforms, we make sure your banking experience is truly fast, safe, and secure. So why settle for less? Join the Purple family today and experience the true meaning of smart banking. 2-time Digital Bank of the Year. Back to back, E4, enter your ear. Follow us on our socials, First Atlantic GH, First Atlantic Bank. We are refreshingly different. Some dedications have come through. Sky, Francisca, who is celebrating a birthday today?
Well, yeah, this message says, good morning, Citi CBS. Please help me celebrate my pastor, Lady Reverend Gladys Desewu, as she marks her 41st birthday today. May she cross 70 years with ease, and may the grace of God be multiplied on her. This is coming from Godson from Ajin Kutuku.
And then there are some here. Happy birthday to Mrs. Abigail Opoku Jemfi, aka Abigail Lee of ADB Head Office. The message is simple. We love you from your husband, your children, Kofi Chamating, and all YNWA family Ghana members. Happy birthday, Enam Ajuri. As you turn to, I pray every good thing doubles in your life's journey. Dream bigger than mom and dad. We love you. From Dr. Michael Ajuri, senior physiotherapist, Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Good morning. Today marks 12 years of fatherhood and motherhood to the Damche Lincoln family. We wish our beautiful PSA, Michael Nanaya Mbra Damche Lincoln, Michelle Nanaya Mbra Damche Lincoln of Madonna School, Koforidua, happy 11th birthday from the entire family. Kuku Afia Grannies, Mrs. Mary Lincoln of Koforidua Regional Hospital, and Mr. Abraham Lincoln of ECG Koforidua. The family loves you so much. Good morning. Please join me in wishing these amazing friends a happy birthday. Dr. Edward Kofi of Physio World and Rehabilitation Clinic, Mrs. Yvonne Osei Ado, Chief Operating Officer, Bedrock Insurance Company, Vice President of the Chartered Insurance Institute of Ghana. God bless you both with health, joy, and success. This is from Jason Jima. Good morning. Can you help me with Bianca Nadia Noshi? A happy birthday. It's such a blessing sharing the same office building with you. May God's abundant grace, joy, and blessings follow you in every step of your life. Wishing you good health, peace, and success in all you do. Enjoy your special day, sis. Love you so much. This is from Ofebia GIICU. There are several of them. We'll get to them later on. But I have a full house this morning. And Samens, good morning to you.
Morning, sir.
I'm happy to be back. Richard Delasky, good morning to you as well.
Welcome back.
Francisca Kakafosin and Godfrey Akotubwa for it's a full house this morning. So but
where have you been?
Oh, me kwa Abontin kakra.
Abontin father.
Me kwa Abontin kakra. What I say? Me kwa Abontin na me ka say. Yawa.
Dubai Abontin.
Yeah, me de Africa Ghana for amu Dubai for bremo nyina. Yeah. Amu se mu wuti say. Amu se aduane na mu di wahano. Amu ne jinabi.
Oh, beautiful.
They miss the food.
Oh, beautiful.
They miss the music. So they are looking forward to made in Ghana produce.
Oh, beautiful.
They want us to be bringing some
we
there.
Come and do the first of
You understand it is very important. They want made in Ghana. This is Ghana and Dubai. Yeah, but it's interesting. I went to a restaurant in Dubai called Fantiniba.
Fantiniba.
That's the name of the restaurant.
Is that daughter of Fanti?
Yeah, she's a Fanti. So I had a chat with her.
A child of a fan.
I say no, it's Muswichi. Yeah, Muswichi. No, we have some Banku and Lapia in the Dubai.
Yeah, Fatima.
No, it was an experience. Yeah, and my cameraman, he had fufu and mekwang.
They were pounding
with everything inside.
They were pounding
I'm
the thing.
telling you.
No, they can't pound.
No, they were pounding that thing. Yeah, you see, even when you cook it, you still have to.
Yeah, but not pounding like.
No idea.
They try to hide the enemy.
No, so it was a fun experience.
Oh, beautiful.
Talking to Ghanaians there.
But I had a question for you though. With the Fantiniba place, did you speak to like the owners?
Yes. The lady who runs the place, she's from somewhere in Cape Coast in the central region.
Did she talk about how she procures her
goods from
ingredients?
Ghana?
Yes.
We talked about that. She did tell me how she gets the produce from Ghana there. It all started with Sobolo actually. So she had come to Ghana, was going and went with some hibiscus, the thing.
leaves.
And then she started boiling the thing, adding some rentia and pineapple, and the people loved it.
And dates to it, most likely.
Well, and then she was sharing it and all of that. And people, so there was demand for it. So eventually, if you're coming back home, she will ask you to bring some yam, some momone and things.
And that's how her restaurant started.
Yeah, that's how it started.
And Adjuni.
You understand? And all those. So, poco a poco, then she has a restaurant now. She's now thinking of opening other branches across Dubai in particular, because there's huge demand. The Ghanaian community there is huge.
Because that's why I was asking this was there seems to be a a rising appetite for I could expand this to say like West African, Ghanaian eateries outside, and a lot of the businesses that provide this service, particularly both in exporting and those who sell, in other places, seem to be doing very, very, very good business. And are also significant employers, because I was at a shop in Charlotte, Mr. Mpedu shop.
That's Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yes.
Mr. Mpedu shop.
Yes, Mr. Mpedu operates a shop that basically is the heartbeat for all Ghanaian and Nigerian residents. Anything you want, you can get. But what I also realized was, the first time I went there, he didn't have a lot of people like working there. It was himself. He's an elderly man. He's in his 70s.
Wow.
Yes. And he's been doing this for a very long time. But the second time I went there, and there was a gap. And they actually listened to Citi, so good morning. But he had employed a lot of Ghanaians who had, most of them were recent, immigrants to the space. And he had employed about 8 or 9 of them.
Wow.
So just that, bringing the things from here, sending there, he's created 9 jobs
for Ghanaians
out of it. So I was asking myself, and it seems to be a growing thing. If you go to New York and the Bronx especially, there's a massive, I remember 2019 you sent me to New York, courtesy of your friend the Pacheco.
For Germany.
Yes, I visited a shop like that in the Bronx. Massive.
Is it a chop bar? You mean the shop?
It's an African shop run by a Ghanaian, from like everything, yam. And plantain chips seems to be a thing. Processed plantain chips.
It is.
It's huge. It is flying. The plantain chips is flying from Ghana. There's a lot happening. So I am very happy. Last year I missed the
This is Ghana.
But this year,
it's
different. I'm here.
Sure.
But it's business, because when we were younger, I remember in London there's just about 2 or 3 places. The whole of London, there were 2 or 3 places where you could get Ghanaian, proper Ghanaian stuff to buy. There was one in Housden area called Kotoko Shop.
That's right.
Charlie, at times you can go and queue just because you want to buy one tube of yam. Before now, the Peckhams and all this came, and then now it's everywhere, But the eatery thing is very important because it's actually employing people. Remember the guy we covered, was it last year?
This is Uncle Sam?
Not Uncle Sam's bakery. In fact, unfortunately, he passed.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But I'm talking about the chop bar.
Oh, so this is, what's the name? Yes.
Charlie, chop bar. And the chop bar, the Ghanaians that travel just to come and experience the
chop bar.
I'm telling you.
It's business.
And Charlie, it's not the white man's chop bar.
Mukasi is the name of the chop bar in London.
Charlie, the green soup. Kobe.
Koto.
Not the koto with the hair on the skin.
Somebody has helped. He says the name of the shop in Bronx is called Makola.
As you would imagine.
Makola. And there's Kumasi Central Market.
There's Kumasi
Central Market
in London, somewhere Peckham area. Tottenham area. And then there's Makola too in London.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, everything is there.
Yeah.
But I think why we are talking about this is, look, this is the potential that the produce that we export from here has. And we could expand it. Because, I get uncomfortable when it only ends up in Ghanaian shops. Because there's a wider space out there beyond the Ghanaian shops. Have you gone to the carousel and you see crab working? Because you don't package them properly.
The thing has absconded from the packaging.
But I when was this? Some years ago, I remember I was just standing by when I saw one guy enter into the Kumasi market.
Yes,
This one Peckham. And the guy was looking for more money to buy. I'm telling you. What is it? And the lady was actually telling her, this is more money. There be what be that?
The public health people will come for you.
Oh yes. The public health people, they don't lose guard though.
And the one that also caught my attention was again, a kumfi. So I was at a wedding in Atlanta. It was all the giveaways, a kumfi.
A kumfi found its way to the US.
Yeah, massively. So in a big way.
Yeah.
I hope they're able to keep up.
No.
I hope they are keeping up.
They struggle not in terms of processing, but to meet the demand.
Yeah, I hope they catch up.
The demand.
I hope they catch up because whoever it is pushing that. Look, well done to you.
Yeah.
Because you can find it actually in a few shops.
Like
random.
I think even in the UK, you find a kumfi juice on the shelf.
Yes, you will.
So that's what we want to see.
It's there's a growing market out there because our competitors who are out there, they really miss from there. I tried some of their food, the Arab food. As a tourist, I liked it, but I don't think I can live on that for the rest of my life. If I live there.
If you want to continue thinking as a tourist, you can't. But
what you say?
And I will say.
I think that globally there's a wind of change when it comes to heritage business, heritage products. I come from a family business that's heritage business, and increasingly, even in Ghana, there's a growing demand for things that are made here.
Super.
And I can't tell if it's got to do with reconnecting with our roots or regrowing our pride, but I think that it's impressive and it's opportunity for business, for employment, and I think it's fantastic.
As we speak, some of our friends who are into the production of food produce like palm oil and all are asking me to link them up with the Dubai people so they can introduce them to their produce. Good morning to Bridget Jogbenuko because you see market opportunity. Very important. There are quite a number of issues there.
Palm oil, forget it. The Malaysians have taken over that business already. Long time.
There was a fie. I saw the lady. We went to a restaurant. It was late in the night. So it's also a restaurant in Dubai. There's another one called Sankofa restaurant. So off the top of my mind, I can name like 3. Some of them have branches actually, and those I spoke to who don't are actually thinking of expanding and having branches elsewhere because there's a huge Ghanaian population there and even West African population. So when you're going to the restaurant, the signage is very small. It doesn't even say Ghana food, it says African food. So if you're African or a person of African descent, you connect with that, you go there, you get something to help yourself with. So in terms of raw produce and even cooked meals, there's a huge demand out there, and I'm glad we are bringing it all together, packaged foods. This is Ghana. One thing that excited me, sometimes I didn't tell you. On the Emirates flight, but the dessert, I saw dried mango, and it was made in Ghana. It was even the first time I saw the brand is YVAYA. I don't know how to pronounce that. I googled it and it's a Ghanaian brand. And it was a very proud moment for me because
you look it.
I was very excited. I was very, very excited.
What's the color of the packaging?
Is it brown?
You didn't take a photo?
No, I have it in my bag. I left it. I didn't finish the mango. I left small.
For me.
Yeah, I left small.
For me.
Is it?
For me. You're pretending you're not hearing that
I
part.
left
For
small.
Me. For me.
So tomorrow I'll introduce you to what I had, and it was quite an experience. And I felt like, Charlie, Anka plantain chips being anka cake na chipipi be wo Emirates mo Kenyaba. And I believe that as we are pushing more made in Ghana products, we will see Ghanaian products on shelves, not just in our country but beyond, on aircrafts, everywhere, on ships, and everywhere you go you will see more. So Samez, this is Ghana is happening.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So we are calling on Ghanaian manufacturers, producers, service providers, innovators to get ready and register and be part of it. You know, we there's a struggle for recognition within the space, the competition between our local produce, local products, local services, and foreign. Okay, and everybody is struggling to occupy the shelves. For the consumer, they buy with convenience. They buy based on what they can afford. And then when they have had enough, they can come and think about it, whether it's Ghanaian or not.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And within the FMCG space, you know, people are not that loyal necessarily. Yeah. Because it's Ghana.
It's all about the pocket.
But it's all about the pocket. And it's also about numbers. So if you are able to produce and sell more numbers, you can manage and balance your pricing better. And so the whole effort is to push the Ghanaian products so that we can start generating proper numbers. Yeah. You know, we are looking at the pharmaceutical industry. And I am particularly interested because it's one of the areas where we have such a huge potential as a country. But what do we see? We are always flooded with foreign products. And I'm talking about foreign pharma companies that have decided that they will come after Ghana. And they are providing products that can conveniently be produced in Ghana. And indeed, they are solid pharma companies that are producing in Ghana. But they struggle for shelf space. So we invite pharmaceutical companies to be part of This is Ghana. Just call the number 0205 973 973. We're also looking at those in the building and building materials, and then general building industry, construction space. You know, you have people who are doing sanitary wear. You know, there's one in Takrady. I'm trying to Twyford. You know, all these companies producing in Ghana, employing Ghanaians. We are providing this space for them to come and showcase what they have and also sell. Okay, we are also looking at. We never talk about them, but the plastics and plastic products. There's so much business going on there. If you go to the industrial area, and a lot of them also export. You know, what they are doing with plastics this time is amazing. And we are inviting them. Then we are looking at canned and processed foods. You know, come and showcase it so that you can also get the export attractiveness. And look, we can name. We are also looking at the rice people. The rice people. And all these I'm mentioning top of my head are the products that are under serious pressure from imports. Whereas we have the potential to also push. Now we also have innovators from our second and third, tertiary institutions, okay, from the KNUSTs to academic cities to Ashesi universities and the polytechnics. What's the new name? Technical universities. They are doing such amazing work.
That's true.
But where are the platforms to showcase? So this is for you, 6th, 7th of September. We are having This is Ghana. Just call the number and be part of it. 0205 973 973, and we'll have a ball.
It's going to happen, so don't miss out. We'll certainly have a ball, and there's a big connection to employment, just in case you do not know.
Just looking at the BNFT has a huge story. Only 250,000 jobs created for 2.7 million new workers in 10 years.
In 10 years?
Yes, according to the World Bank. So all these things we're talking about, imagine if we were even working at 50%, where we can calibrate our factories properly, our service industry properly, so that at least we'll create jobs to be able to absorb the 2.7 million. At least if we be able to do at least 1.5 of them, that is great progress. 250,000, not good.
I'll take care of tech and social media trends, and I'll tell you what I heard and what I saw of some of young Ghanaians in Dubai, how they are struggling, and how if we really push what we are doing here, promoting more made in Ghana, more people will get jobs, and people wouldn't need to spend all that they do, get out there and get frustrated and stranded. But the real story is that many are stranded out there. But tech and social media trends is up next. It's brought to us by Telecel and First Bank Ghana. Edwin Kwakovi is here. First Bank Ghana says that they are running their junior internship program. It's back and ready to inspire the next generation. It will end at on September 12, 2025. It started on July 14. So you give your kids unforgettable learning and work-life experience through internship, mentorship, and counseling. This is how to sign up your child or ward for the Kids First account designed for children up to 12 years old. Alternatively, sign them up for the Me First account crafted for teenagers aged 10 to 14. Then you apply for the First Bank Ghana Junior Internship Program. They will have learning experiences, certificates, and products from Gino, Kivo, Top Up Pharmacy, Awake, Kiki, and Pepsodent. And then you stand a chance of winning attractive cash prizes when they excel in an essay writing competition. Please call 0206 0260 860 250 or 0596 921 921. The Ghana National Council of Private Schools is part of this. So Edwin, good morning again. Good to see you.
Good morning, Caleb. Good to see you too.
Wonderful.
So the Ghanaian players dominated the Premier League, the start of the Premier League this weekend. Sweet. Kudus Mohammed, he provided 2 assists for Spurs in their 3-0 win against Burnley, so he's trending because of his good performance in that. But on Friday, we had Antoine Semenyo. He kicked off the weekend for Ghanaian players with 2 goals against Liverpool at Anfield. So, yeah,
there's this guy, some champon guy in Chelsea.
Yes,
why he just popped out from nowhere.
He came from Chelsea's academy, so yeah, they brought him in. He's played sporadically in the last couple of seasons, but with the injuries that Chelsea have this season, he's got a chance to start. And
there are more people who should be injured then.
So he was very good the weekend on Friday, Semenyo. That is, he was very good.
Except for the very unacceptable, racist abuse that he suffered, and the UK has laws dealing with things like that, and this gentleman must suffer the full rigors of the law. It's just unacceptable. It's just unacceptable.
You don't see the one who did it to Semenyo.
Yeah.
Quick. They bundle up in his wheelchair.
Yeah. Took him away. To prosecute him properly.
Yeah, so Semenyo is being commended for his reaction and how he handled the situation, and also for the statement he released on social media after the game. Very, very commendable from him, and also the players around the officiating team. A 47-year-old man has been arrested, as you said, and he is being investigated for the actions. And as you said, if he is guilty, and it looks like he might be, he should face the full rigors of the law. So,
and I must say I'm happy that the FIFA president also had cause to actually comment publicly on this matter. It's great. We should continue to see a lot more of these things.
Exactly. So yesterday, staying with football, Arsenal, they beat Manchester United, so that game is heavily trending, along with the players that are involved. Obviously, Calafiori got the goal for Arsenal, the winning goal for Arsenal. Bayindir, the Man United goalkeeper, is trending because people felt he could have done better for that goal.
So they threw the Cameroonian away to go and get this one. What's happening?
The coach said, yeah, he made his decision. He took 2 goalkeepers to the game, and Onana wasn't a part of it. So that's what it is. He says in the next game there might be changes, so we need to look out for that as well. So the other people trending are Gyökeres, Arsenal's new signing, who many felt didn't have a good game at all. There's Casemiro, who also was criticized heavily before the game and during it for not being in his best shape. Than other players as well. So we brought you all of this on the second edition of the Republic of Football across all our platforms, on Channel 1 TV, on Citi FM, our social media platforms. Wonderful discussion from the Citi sports team. So as we said, you get to have your dose of Premier League content every single weekend with the Citi sports team. So tune into all our channels from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday for your regular Premier League content. Okay, so GTech is also trending. So the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, they said Dr. Grace Ayesu Dankwa, who is the Deputy Health Minister, she does not hold the academic rank of professor and should stop holding herself as such. So that has provoked a lot of conversations on social media. One part that says that maybe are they overreaching on their responsibilities and what they should be doing. They are supposed to be monitoring tertiary institutions. They are supposed to be providing verification of these qualifications if they are prompted to, but coming out to say it themselves that this person or that person doesn't hold this rank or that rank, are they overstepping their boundaries? Are they overreaching as well? So that's the conversation that's going on online. Other people are commending them for actually taking a step to probe these academic qualifications and whether people who are holding themselves out as doctors, as professors, actually are what they claim. So it's a whole conversation on social media that's going on there.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I mean, their mandate includes validation of, these, what do you call it, qualifications. And for far too long, we've had so much exposure to all kinds of people making claims as to what qualifications they have, and I think a great deal of the problem has been the media itself, where media people just throw titles and names about at people as though they have those qualifications when in fact they do not have them.
Sky, if I'm interviewing you on a subject matter you've written copiously on and you tell me you're a doctor, how else do I?
No, I think we should do some due diligence.
How do I do that?
You have the responsibility to do due diligence to serve your people properly.
So I should.
Yeah, I mean, if
ask
you
for
have
the man's
to,
school where
why
he
not?
did his PhD
Why not?
and find out whether
Why
he's
not?
a doctor.
Why not?
Before I do the story.
That is why you will have someone come into this country, sit on radio for a number of years, months, as the case may be, claim to be an expert in medicine, when in fact the person hasn't even seen the inside of a medical, laboratory before. We have that responsibility as media men. So let's help GTech. I mean, if there are excesses, we can deal with that and cause them to do the right thing, how it has got to be done. But I believe that they deserve the support that is necessary to be able to clean up the space. We like throwing titles about. It's just annoying. If you are not a doctor in some 2x4, school in some corner somewhere in UK, gives you some, after sitting there for 2 weeks, and they say they have given you doctor, and then you have gone to take photography and circulating it. Is that how easy it is to get, PhD in? No, let's stop it. Let's stop it. It's just embarrassing. If you want to be a professor, you want to be a doctor, go and work for it.
Okay.
Well noted. Yeah, so in tech news, YouTube seems to be ramping up its age restrictions. So this is rolling out in the US, but it's expected to go global very soon. They are using AI to determine whether people who are on their platform are 18 or not. So depending on the things you watch and the channels you visit, YouTube might ask you to provide verification of your age by providing an ID or whatever.
Wow.
Yes, once the AI determines that maybe you are watching content that is deemed to be for children, a lot of content that's deemed to be for children, and maybe you still watch content that is adult oriented, they will ask you to provide proof of your age before you continue using the platform. So it's a way they are trying to protect the kids from the content.
Yeah.
A lot of bad content that's on YouTube and other social media platforms. So
that's a good one.
It's a good one.
So machine learning tools coming there in handy because they monitor what you're doing generally, with sites you're visiting, for how long you're on those sites, the pages you're watching, the content you're consuming, for how long you consume them. And then when they strike the average, they are likely to come to the conclusion that, okay, this one, there's a red flag here. And adults should not be watching this for this number. That is not to say that adults don't watch cartoons and these and that, because some of the people I know, the only thing they do when they're on break in their offices, big lawyers sometimes, they're watching some non-drop names. They watch all kinds of things. So yes, it's good because too many of our children are getting exposed to materials.
Absolutely, that's true. So that's one positive use of AI. Using AI to verify the ages of kids while controlling the kind of content that they can consume.
So it will trigger. So it will flag it. Once it flags it, then the prompt will be provide evidence of your age.
That's a good one. I like it. So that was Tech and Social Media Trends. Edwin, thank you so much.
Listen, guys. One day, an old lady inherited a huge sum of money. Her family worried about how to break the good news to her. They feared that the sudden good news might give her a heart attack. And so they decided the family doctor, who was experienced in delivering such news, should be the one to tell her. And when he did, surprisingly, she smiled. Relieved, he asked, "What are you going to do with all that money?" She replied, "I am going to give you half." The doctor rather had a heart attack. Can you imagine? People are often surprised when we put them first. At First Bank, that's what we do. We put you first. Experience the gold standard of banking with First Bank. Open an account today and enjoy a user-friendly mobile app, quick banking via *894#, convenient shopping with our Visa Prepaid and MasterCard, and more. All designed to serve you better. First Bank, you first.
There is small money, there is big money, and there is too much money. Telecel Too Much Money promo is here. Dial *500# to opt in. In the Telecel Too Much Money promo, you can win 100 Ghana cedis cash in the daily draws, 20,000 Ghana cedis in the weekly draws, and 1.2 million Ghana cedis in the grand draw. That's 1.2 million Ghana cedis. Simply reload airtime to end point to stand a chance to win. Dial *500# or visit the Telecel Play app to opt in now for the Telecel Too Much Money promo. Terms and conditions apply.
Telecel, connecting energies.
This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
Come on. Good boy. Honey, look, he's crawling. Wow. Good job. The new Cerelac Wheat and Maize has the combined goodness of wheat and maize grains fortified with iron, vitamins, and minerals also found in fruits and vegetables. To prepare the new Cerelac Wheat and Maize, just add milk. Enjoy your little one's big moments at less cost. Cerelac, care for them. Count on us. This advert is FDA approved.
What does better life mean to you? Better life means going on a luxurious trip, paying the fees of my wards with ease, giving a befitting burial to my loved ones when death strikes unexpectedly. At Quality Life Assurance PLC, QLAC, we give you the better life because you deserve it. Apply for the Quality Investment Plan, Quality Group Welfare Protection, Micro Insurance Product, and Quality Funeral Support Plan. Call us today, 0556 589 662. QLAC, we inspire trust.
What if the life you've always imagined is just one bold decision away? What if a globally recognized degree, a lucrative career, a new future for you and your family is right here, not in the future, not in theory, but now at the Best Education Study in Canada Fair 2025. Dreams are rising and Canada is opening the doors. Explore undergraduate and postgraduate study options, paid internships, and learn how the postgraduation work permit can launch your career in Canada. It's happening on the 20th of September at Accra City Hotel, 10 a.m. prompt, and it is free, but you have to register. So call or WhatsApp 025-6299-707 to get started. Imagine success, think Canada. Attend the Best Education Study in Canada Fair 2025.
Charlie, not again. And I need to return this car by Friday. No money and payday is 3 weeks away? How do I fix this? How? Bank loan, account setup, long process. Nah, forget it. Let me see if Fafa can help.
Yes, Fafa from Bank of Africa can sort you out fast. From engine repairs to school fees or side hustle support, Quick Fix Loan from Bank of Africa is here for you. Call 030-224-9690 or chat Fafa at boaghana.com and take advantage of the Quick Fix Loan for salaried workers, offered at an unbeatable interest rate with no cash deposit required. Promo runs from now to 31st October. T's and C's apply.
Hey, Fafa, wait here. Alpha Papa.
Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation. The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
This beautiful one she calls Sun and Moon. They're all mighty in their own way, but they live in harmony in a beautiful manner. Riala's beautiful song reminding us all when we put our greatness, individual potentials and talents together, we'll make greater impact. We'll be talking about jobs, and how pushing more made in Ghana businesses, products, and services will help reduce the unemployment rates we are seeing in our country. And I will be bringing you voices from beyond the borders, persons who have traveled several kilometers in search of jobs. What are their conditions? Are they better off Why must we do all we can to create better conditions here at home so our young people and even our elderly do not necessarily have to leave this country to go and hustle in order to make ends meet? So that is coming up shortly, and we have some numbers for you to back this conversation, as we do as always. However, SG Ghana in the meantime says there's never been a better time to get things done. SG Ghana is making it possible. Low interest loans back. So is how we call it. If you're a salaried worker, whether you're on controller and accountant general's department payroll, you're working with an SG Ghana listed institution, or you're already banking with us, this is the time from now to the end of September 2025. Apply and receive a loan from SG Ghana for your personal or business needs. Enjoy unbelievably low interest rates during the Santis loan promo. Visit any SG Ghana branch near you. Call 0302-214-314. Terms and conditions apply. SG Ghana, the future is you. Now, life is full of surprises. When the unexpected happens, you need support that's convenient and fast. With over 180 years of expertise, Old Mutual understands that you don't have to wait for what is rightfully yours. You can make claims of up to 3,000 Ghana cedis instantly on all your savings policies. No long waits, no paperwork, simply claims paid instantly. Call Old Mutual today, 030-700 030-7600. Yeah, that's the number. Or visit oldmutual.com. WhatsApp as 050-833-3537. Old Mutual, do great things.
By the way, I like your tie.
Thank you so much.
Is it made in Ghana?
Yes, this is opulent styles. Yes, so it has Jinyame, Funtu Funefu, then Funefu, something. I'm sure you know that. And this is Dranini Meng. This is what is on the University of Ghana. Yes. This
Body,
is
mind, and soul.
Yes, this is Akufina, so the weapon for warriors fight. Yeah,
you should get me one.
I should, and a scarf also maybe.
Yes, I love that.
Girlfriend, he doesn't like tight things. Like I will sort
keep
you.
Keep ties away from.
You don't like that. Like I will sort you. But this is opulent styles. You find them online. They are doing great stuff.
Okay, and Academic City University has two amazing events coming your way.
Yes.
On Monday, 19th August, 6 p.m., you can join them for Graduate Open Day at Quiet Terrace in Accra.
Sure.
Meet our world-class faculty, explore cutting-edge masters and executive education programs, and learn how you can secure a scholarship. It's perfect for professionals and recent grads ready to rise. When it comes to parents, come to the Parents' Night on Wednesday, August 21st, 6 p.m. at our beautiful Hacho campus. Tour our facilities, connect with school leaders, and see firsthand why Academic City is the best choice for your child's future. You can call them 059-403-0308 or visit acity.edu.gh to RSVP. So don't miss out. Academic City University, educating future-ready leaders.
Yeah, man.
When time is of essence, banking should not slow you down. Skip the queues and deposit cash straight into your account with Zenith Bank's cash deposit ATMs, available 24 hours a day. Zenith Bank's cash deposit ATMs are located at Zenith Bank's East Legon, Laboni, Techi Plaza, Sunyane Ahojo, and head office branches. Experience fast, secure, and convenient cash deposits any time of the day. Now, that's banking on your terms. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
Absolutely.
And the prices of your favorite 300 ml PET Coca-Cola Ghana beverages have dropped across Ghana. That means you can share a Coke now for only 5 Ghana cedis.
Nice.
Whether you're a Kofi, an Ajua, a Kwabena, or an Akosia, your personalized bottle is waiting for you at your favorite joint. Look sharp, go find your name, find your bottle, and enjoy it at the new lower price. Share a Coke is more than a name on a bottle. It's a celebration of real magic of human connection. So go on, share a moment, share a smile, share a Coke now for less.
And the Ghana Investment Promotion Center GIPC reminds all business operators, especially foreign nationals, that Ghana's primary investment law, the GIPC Act 2023, Act 865, strictly reserves the sale of goods and services in the market areas for Ghanaians and Ghanaian-owned enterprises only. Now, Section 27(1)(a) of the GIPC Act prohibits foreign nationals from engaging in petty trading, hawking, or selling goods in a stall at any place. GIPC urges all businesses with any foreign ownership, no matter how small, to register with the center as mandated by law. The center calls on all stakeholders to comply with these regulations as we collectively work to build a fair and enabling business environment for all. Details on doing business in Ghana, visit gipc.gov.gh, call 0302-665-129. You can also follow the center social media handles at GIPC Ghana on all platforms for regular updates. And always remember, Ghana remains open for business. From Wiggle Vision Limited, Ghana's leading tech company, comes Frog, ultimate platform for USSD, OTP voice, and bulk SMS messaging. Frog offers unbeatable rates to all mobile networks in Ghana, helping your business reach more people faster, whether it's bulk SMS, voice SMS, IVR, or USSD, or secure APIs and tools ensure easy integration for businesses of all sizes. If you're ready to elevate your customer engagement, visit wiggle.com.gh, call 0554-170-599. Wiggle Vision, empowering businesses one message at a time.
Yes, Caleb, and your tomato mix should make cooking easier and fantastic. That's why Gino Pepper and Onion offer you a unique blend of tomatoes mixed with pepper and onions to make those delicious recipes come alive. No more wasting of time on blending and grinding any onions and pepper. You have it all in one. Now, also saying, yeah, you can find Gino Pepper and Onion in any open market, retail shops, supermarkets, and many more. Gino truly cares.
Good. So, gentlemen and lady, I'm going to play back to you a conversation I had in a hypermarket with a middle-aged Ghanaian woman who's moved to Dubai in the last 9 years, if I recall correctly. And she tells me of she shares her story of life there, and let me just let you listen to that, and we'll come back and connect that to all that we are talking about so far here. But I have some paper here. Hi. Wow. Okay. All right. Usually, how long does it take to finish?
Oh, that is a 3 hours job.
3 hours?
Yes. My shift is 12 hours shift, starting from 8 o'clock to 7:30. I have only 30 minutes to rest.
From 8 to 8 in the morning
to 7:30 in the evening. And that is a 12 hours job.
12 hours?
Yes.
And you have within these hours only 30 minutes.
Which is 3 o'clock to 3:30 to have a break.
I mean, that's some back-breaking job.
Yeah. But if you don't do it, you will not get paid. So we have to.
Is it worth the pay?
Okay, actually, if you are saying it, so what kind of Dubai had there? Okay. But so what kind of fear there? We compare fear seeker, I the amount here. The fun is
but if I say you're clean our Ghana, what get your Benyan in your winner, Hana, a pen.
Clean a bank and on ya.
Saying
2,000 dirhams.
That's like almost 6,000 cedis.
2,000 dirhams is 7,000 Ghana cedis.
Which is a busumino or kitchen. I bought to me 7,000 Ghana cedis.
Now, baby, I bet that and I bet that. If you are now, and it will pass by. So they come on.
Yeah.
We free one. That's why they come. So we will be a wounded baby, and I wouldn't the reason why it's what. Who too kind dear.
So if you take out your rent, your bus card, your food, clothes, how much are you able to save in a month?
1,000 dirhams.
1,000 dirhams. That's like how much in cities?
3,300.
3,300 cities a month.
Yes.
Okay.
About way by because of my dollar and call phone. Until my sick so I phone to first in the
Maniska Kofia Anka Emudu.
Yes, 1,000 dirhams a day, and then 4,400. But dollar and call phone. It is here, you see, I swap phone. I had 3,300.
Matthias. But so we are clean our Ghana. Some can only do 12 hours. 12 straight hours, only 30 minutes break.
That is why you're back in 2 points. Now, before we break 2 points, we cry and want to go home because we don't work.
Ghana,
we don't work. So
we work, but not long enough.
No, not that we work. Me, always say we catch some moment to me.
Yeah.
And baby, I won't me, and baby, I remember
you've moved.
Have moved.
And this place is big. In Ghana, I think 10 people will be cleaning this.
I'm the only person.
So what's the size of this hypermarket? It's a hypermarket.
Yes, it's a hypermarket. And I'm the only one cleaning.
I said Palace Mall side also. It's been text me. It's as big as Palace Mall.
Yes.
But you're the only one cleaning here.
Yes. Until I got to say, you're back, come here, Ghana for a person, but you 2 points. You want to grow it into
yeah.
And you do not say, but everybody in the way are or shining yama.
Yeah.
So we are focused.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
I didn't push you now, but
for that one, I will not tell you.
Okay, fine. But Unya, I'll be some here.
Oh, I'm coming home.
Okay.
I'm coming home. I'm going to tell you what is here. A lot of things are here, but Ghana is Ghana. It is your country. You are liberty to do a lot of things. Me coffee. Okay, me turn 7:30. Me do feel now about 8:45 because I have to take him train.
Yeah.
And make.
What is inside? There and now.
It's Bajinaha.
Bajinaha. Just a Bajinaha. A whole what?
They be naive. But a bender, a hanya there at it.
A hanya there.
Yes, there. But only a naive.
Hey, I wasn't naive when I said Dubai is Zongo. Ghana for baby.
I have to baby a center, a market, baby a home idea. Where you get the it's like Cantonmanto, where you get the cheapest.
Okay,
okay, cool. These are the places where, and when you come, you get the gold souk, the gold, the wholesale things.
Yeah.
It's not like Cantonmanto.
But accommodation, I want any from chain, baby, I can I say. Didn't you Ghana for P was outside?
Baby, I knew accommodation, very cheap.
Right.
Baby, I knew accommodation. It depends on where you work. Would you accommodation out?
So, are you on a bed? You share bed?
No, we don't share bed, but we share rooms.
Okay. In your case, you share a room. It's ready. Thank you very much. He says my laundry is ready. But yeah.
We share rooms. We are 4 in a room.
Okay.
Okay,
a man who share room, but my man and share bed.
Man share bed. How your bed is your bed?
No, I mean it's a bunk bed. If you are top, if you are down, and you be so now.
It is so that is your space.
Okay.
Room. You say Ghana when you one chamber and a hall.
Chamber and hall.
No, a bed and which is 500 dirham. What about Ghana is come up? 1,700 and something.
Just the bed.
Just the bed.
1,700 something. Between a 2-bedroom and a chamber hall, come up, self-contained, be a baby. Oh, Ghana. Wow. It's a hard bonnet to say.
You do months now by it, so you focus. Open you just what? You are complaining, yeah. Oh, I need to be brave. I told I won't be.
Yeah. So, please come.
I won't be.
And today, Nanka, as you see a new Ghana, what would you say if we're in.
Finish school school, and they immediately they get work to do. Why they to one? If people do their national service and they take them,
they are retained.
Yes, they are retained. What will prevent them from traveling? If they are being paid well, if they are being monitored in their workplaces. Last week Friday, by Juma, I was not feeling well, and I'm me 11 hours.
11 hours.
Yes, I was not feeling well. Hey, this is my supervisor.
Hi, supervisor. How are you?
He's from Ghana. He's doing interview to take to Ghana. Yes. He's from Ghana. He's doing interview to take to Ghana. I was looking for you, but I did not find you.
Oh, no. I said, "You know, Yara."
Yeah, phone tower. I want some computer phone.
Yeah. You moon craft phone. Just be a work hospital and nurse in a phone, so you was open. Emma, so I say.
Master. Me say. Rules and regulations. I have all the Ghana you do, man. A baby, a pepper, but wait to me, I say, and I'm not making no. Maybe 11 hours.
Now we are 11 hours.
11 hours.
Oh God.
So the following day, Mama, get if you salary.
Omo nu so yare. Omo nti se odogo bi nu abe. Osi enya kasa o. Okay. Thank you, supervisor. Thank you very much. Wow. Tina uka enyoma mo akwantu mu nka tuto yi a.
Master, I'm saying you're winning the best here.
You're the best here, no crap. Because supervisor and any other.
Okay. Because it's the best here.
Many sources on me Casaway. I'm sure I'm sending you. Okay. You're first saying? She won't tell me her name, but we've had to end the conversation because she's at work. But the point is that 11 hours straight, even when she was sick, next day she didn't come to work. It was deducted from her earning. And she feels that if there were enough jobs, good paying jobs back home in Ghana, many of them back home, many of them abroad hustling, wouldn't even bother moving at all. So that was the woman. I asked for her name. She wouldn't say. She gave me her contact later. I asked her, so how should I say? He said, a woman I met in Dubai. So that's how I actually saved her name. And honestly, it's a very chilling account. When I looked at her, she would be in her late 40s or early 50s, working 12 straight hours every single day, with 30 minutes break. She had no access to her phone. She couldn't be working and have her phone. And if you were wondering what was going on, I was talking to her while she was cleaning. So there are some points that her voice was not so audible. It was just because she was moving away from me. And at a point we had to truncate the conversation because her supervisors had come and she was going to have a lot of pressure. But she earns a 7,000 Citi equivalent, but she feels that it's not worth the kind of effort they put in. She spends a lot on her rent, and even that is not like a house, like a chamber or something.
She lives in a dormitory.
She lives in a dormitory, that's what it is. She pays for the bed she sleeps on, and in the end she says that, look, if we had well-paying jobs, we wouldn't be here doing what we're doing. Sky, you asked me a question of what her qualification is because she sounded very erudite. Unfortunately, I didn't ask her. I didn't ask. There were a lot of things she wasn't willing to open up on. But you can tell that, look, it's tough out there. 12 hours straight, 30 minutes break. I don't know how many of us are doing that here. And when you look at what people are willing to do out there, I don't know how many are willing to put in that kind of work here also. But let me just leave you all to come in with your own deductions, having heard this conversation with a woman I met in Dubai.
Well, This is not new. It won't be the first time we're hearing somebody share such a story. It's rather sad that often people will go through so many hurdles, life-risking hurdles, to raise money, get a visa, get tickets, and travel outside to go and do menial jobs outside so that they can maybe cater for their families or save up some money. It's unfortunate. I think that the about 9-minute interview brings out certain salient things. Okay, that one, we have a huge unemployment crisis in the country. I'm sure Godfred will be sharing some data with us. And secondly, also, there's what I believe is underemployment. You know, she talks about how they work in Dubai is not how typically we work in Ghana. And it's for anybody who has hired one person to even do a job. There's the Ghanaian attitude of work, or the Ghanaian attitude. The Ghanaian worker has a notorious attitude towards work. Okay, it's almost as though they are doing you a favor, or they are doing the employer a favor, and very little work is done. It's interesting to hear her talk about even certain work ethics, like you can't handle your phone while you're working. I've seen here police officers in Accra directing traffic with one hand and holding the other hand with their mobile phones, looking at whatever they're looking at on their phones. And it's everywhere. You if you go to your workplaces, people are they've divided their attention. One half is on their PC doing whatever work. The other half is checking what is happening on social media. I remember in some companies years back, social media was banned until after 5 p.m. But now that it has become a significant part of our lives, we need it for XYZ. Some people, that's where they work, on social media. It's difficult to draw the line and get people to be off their phones and do the work. And just to chip in that the supervisor was not allowing you to have a good interview with
at
the lady.
all. He was not having it.
He was asking that she focus on the interview with you so that she doesn't, haphazardly do her work.
That's true.
So that after the interview she can properly focus on her work. So I'm thinking that these are some tendencies or characteristics or work ethics that we need to look at. Aside our problem of unemployment in Ghana, we need to look at even how we work and whether our work ethics brings efficiency and the kind of results that we look out for.
Let me tell you about the story I reviewed this morning in the newspapers from the BNFT on the jobs report from the World Bank and some of the comments that came with the report. So if you go to page 3 of today's BNFT story reads, I'll try and read the full story. Ghana's economy has expanded over the past decade, but job creation has lagged sharply behind the pace of its growing workforce, the World Bank has said in its latest Ghana economic update. Between 2012 and 2023, the working age population grew by 2.7 million, yet net employment rose by only 250,000. According to the report released on Thursday, the bank warned that this labor market gap threatens the country's development prospects and its ability to benefit from a demographic dividend. Despite GDP growth, job creation in Ghana has not kept pace with the expanding labor force, said Robert Taliako, Division Director for Ghana, Sierra Leone, and Liberia. The challenge is ensuring the growing workforce is absorbed into productive and well-paying employment. The report, addressing labor market challenges and opportunities in Ghana's economic landscape, found that most jobs created in the past decade were in low productivity sectors, while manufacturing and higher value services saw limited gains. This has kept many workers in low quality roles with few chances for upward mobility. Better educated workers are entering the labor market, but the growth of high quality jobs has not matched the rising supply of skilled labor. Average earnings have declined, and underemployment remains high in both rural and urban areas. Another quote says, job creation in Ghana's most productive sectors has been limited, forcing many workers to remain in low productivity roles with low quality pay. Mr. Talieko lamented, noting that weak labor demand in growth-driven industries means workers are often moving between equally low-paying jobs with few chances to advance. The report also highlighted a growing mismatch between education and labor market needs, with women and youth facing persistent barriers to quality jobs.
Growing mismatch between education and the
labor market needs.
Right.
Many young people struggle to transition from school to work, while gender disparities in access to better opportunities remain wide. The bank called for an integrated strategy that combines investment in human capital and private sector growth. The story then goes on to talk about other things, but for instance, agriculture remains an important source of employment and could see productivity gains through value chain development and climate smart practices, the report said. It also called for stronger social protection systems to shield vulnerable groups during economic transformation. With the working age population set to grow further in the coming years, the bank warned that without urgent reforms to boost job creation, the country risks rising unemployment, widening inequity, and mounting social pressures. So these are some of the key items in the Ghana economic update. And this is interesting because, the past decade, one of the conversations we've had on this program and has been used as political football has always been employment numbers in this country. We've always struggled to measure. So one political party says we've employed 3 million people. Jobs. Another one says we've done this. And we've always counted and said, if you increase jobs by a certain rate, your tax rate goes should match it. There are certain things that you cannot hide if you are employing a certain number of people in a market. If you employ 2 million people, the economy will feel it. It's not something that you can just say and leave. You understand? But what this report indicates that you have a large pool of workers who, one, can't find jobs, two, are in jobs that are low quality jobs, and Francisca mentioned that people are basically underemployed. And so people are moving in between those jobs. So you are in job A and you are like, I wish I could get job D, but all you can do is move between job A and B, which are the same kinds of jobs. You understand? So the people's ability to rise, people's ability to be employed out of the economic status is really difficult at this time. And that is why, for instance, things like what we are about, this program that we do, that This is Ghana, is essential, because then you are looking at how some of these SMEs, some of these organizations can grow, how we can match school skills to proper jobs, because that is also another problem. And again brings up the question of whether we are aligning properly. I graduated from amongst other things, a class of almost 1,000 political scientists back in the day, and I'm sure there were.
I think I graduated from a class of sociology students, but more than 1,500.
Wow.
You see, so
more than 1,500.
Yes. So you ask yourself, where are we all going? And all of us end up doing what? Different things. All right. I wanted to have a career in the performing arts back then. I gave up after 4.5 years. Okay. Others decided to continue. They've been able to make it. But how have they made it? Because the industry has remained stagnant. Everybody talks about Ghana's poor entertainment industry. You understand? So I really can't even do what I was trained to do in school. My major was theater directing. That was what I trained to do. But then I ended up having to add other skills as I evolved.
Because the infrastructure is not there to support.
Exactly. Otherwise, I would have had to leave the country. And I ended up having to leave the country anyway, to still even add to this particular skill set that I have. That allows me to sit behind this microphone and have this conversation with Ghanaians. So it's a larger national conversation that we need to have, because look, the country's population is growing. A lot of people are in school. The kind of education matters. We've had conversations about what we are teaching the kids in school. Will it be applicable in real life places? Will these kids come out and be able to be absorbed by a lot of these industries? So at the moment we need manufacturing and high value services. That is where we want people to go. But they are the ones that are not hiring. Why? That's a question we need to ask. Why can't we absorb? Perhaps because we don't have as many manufacturing jobs as we need to match the numbers that are there. So we need to expand in that sector. Okay, so right now everybody's a trader. Everybody is buying and selling. Everybody is importing something, or somebody's exporting something small. Those are the avenues that we have plugged ourselves in. Everybody, right? These days, everybody has gigs.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of us have gigs. The basic, your basic Ghanaian doesn't have one job that the person does for 8 or 9 hours.
Side hustles.
Yeah, it's gig. You know, so Richard Sky will leave and go and do 3 hours of gig somewhere. Then he will leave that 3-hour gig and head to another gig. I will perhaps run 4 gigs before I get home. Francisca will run hers, you will run yours, and everybody listening at home.
Yeah.
We have bankers who are selling car keys from their car boots, who are selling shoes. We have public servants who are sitting in ministries and SOS doing farms, who are lunch breaks, selling catered food.
Speaking of which, Godfrey, not to catch you, right?
Yes.
There was a woman I couldn't interview because she runs a restaurant in Dubai. A nice place, but she wouldn't talk to me. Why? When I posed, I found out she's a nurse in Ghana. And she's not quit her job. She's taking leave of absence also.
To go and deal with that matter.
And so like it's in the she doesn't want her employers and colleagues back home to know that as a nurse she's left here to be cooking and feeding Ghanaians and others in Dubai.
Yes.
I don't know whether they still pay her though.
Yeah, I recently heard the story of somebody who was posted somewhere to do some work in one of the regions, and has ended up opening shops in that region. And the person barely, the person doesn't have time for the actual job,
main job.
So that is the. But you ask yourself, Sky and Francisca, what kind of economy then will you have? What kind of country then do you have? Because everything is small. Okay, in the end, your margins are always small. So it's still very few people are able to climb. And the concern is the numbers that are coming out. It's a massive gap for 2.7 million and 250,000 jobs. That gap is massive.
Huge.
What do you have to do to plug that gap? What does the country have to do? It's a pretty nightmarish scenario to envisage.
2.7 million jobs
yes, that was
unavailable.
No. So the pool has 2.7 million. But the jobs that were created within that 10-year span to match that pool is 250,000.
Less than 10%.
Sky, that's serious.
That's serious, but I'm sure, the likes of Professor Boateng, who is a respected, distinguished professor of economics in this space, would have his own ideas as to, because they have a way of characterizing, the job market and all of that. So if he was explaining the situation, I'm sure he will bring some nuance understanding to the figures we are looking at. But nonetheless, I think these are troubling numbers that any government that is within a region affected by all kinds of armed conflict should be worried about, because you can't be producing 2.7 million people for the job market and yet be able to provide 250,000 jobs to only 250,000 of them. I think that is a huge gap that is frightening. There are a number of reasons why we appear to be where we are, and look, I am a firm believer in the idea that yes, it is not the government's job to be creating jobs. Your job as a government is to create the right environment so that big businesses, small businesses like Tekura will be able to create the jobs that will get people their paychecks. Unfortunately, for some reason, it would seem that our governments have over the years not done what is necessary to actually make that happen. We've seen policy inconsistency at many levels. We've seen government priorities change. We've seen new governments come in and discard old policies, not on the basis of some cold hard facts that, these things are not working, just because someone says that it was someone else who started it, so let's scrap it. So, for instance, we had previously the one district, one factory policy.
Yes, 1D, 1F.
Yes. There were those who celebrated it because of what it was meant to achieve. And there were those who were critical of it because they thought that we were not trying as a country to connect local resources in these districts we're talking about to the industries that they said they were putting up. If we were more critical, perhaps some research would have been done to ask ourselves, okay, if the previous approach wasn't proper, is there a way of fine-tuning the policy so that we ensure that we tie local resource and capacity to the industry we are putting up? So, for instance, if you go to the Volta region, I mean, we have some of the finest carpenters you can find anywhere else on the planet. Is it possible to, push for proper wood industry in that space so that they become the home of the production of the finest furniture you can find in any Ghanaian home? Of course, we produce it, but the question, can we scale it up? We have invited the Syrians into the space. We have invited the people from Turkey into the space, people from China. They are importing all the furniture that they are producing from there into this country. What are we doing? We're sending Ghanaian jobs to these countries. Of course, there will always be people who would want to go with foreign appetite, or they want to have exotic stuff in their homes. But I believe that if you are able to, incentivize local producers so that they are in a position to actually command maybe a majority of the what do you call it? What's the word? The local space. Then what it means is that you are keeping jobs here. The likes of Latex Foam, they may well be headed by, what the people who may not necessarily look Ghanaian, but the jobs are being created locally. Ash Foam, they are producing furniture. You understand? So the agenda, the government policy should be driving, these industries to expand. We have Angloga in the Ashanti region, where you find a lot of furniture production. Many of them, travel from the Volta region to go and open up these places, and they are doing wonders there. Is there a way to scale them up using government policy so that beyond satisfying our local needs, they will be able to export and compete effectively, favorably with, furniture from Turkey, China, and all these other spaces that we're talking about? Tekura, what are they into? They produce these handicrafts that you find when you walk into a home. Someone who understands African culture. You look at the walls and all of these things that they are producing, right? Yes, we want to deepen local consumption of these things. And one way of doing that is providing them with the capacity to be able to produce their things and sell them at a rate that the Ghanaian will find, the ordinary Ghanaian will find affordable, right? So that once you do that, they will be able to employ a lot more artifacts who are getting out of our
artisans.
Yes, that's right. Artisans who are getting out of our technical universities, who are getting out of the MVTIs, all of these institutions, so that ultimately you are providing the kind of environment for people to live. But we are not doing that. Now a new government comes and says, okay, we don't want to continue with this one district, one factory thing because we don't really even think that it is the way to go. Then what is replacing that?
24-hour economy.
People have already invested in the space. Some have taken bank loans to go into the space. So those projects will die off naturally. 4 years later, if we have a new government with a different attitude, with a different mindset, the things will change. It is as though we have not sat down to plan. Now look, free senior high school policy is putting so many people into universities. All of those people going into universities would require jobs. Of course, university education, as Alex Markin pointed out elsewhere, is not to make you one who moves into a space and demand that, you want to be given employment. It also provides you with the skills to be able to create jobs for yourself.
But then the question will be the infrastructure that helps people when they provide those jobs to thrive.
Exactly. And so it is a big conversation that people in government would have to have. Because if we are not careful, we have the likes of Al-Shabaab, the likes of Boko Haram, the likes of the guys in the northern part of Africa, Mali, Niger, Chad, and all of these places, we're seeing so much insurgency. Many of our young people who don't have anything doing, if they throw a few pounds, a few dollars, a few things at them, they become targets for people recruiting, young men into these spaces to create instability across the region. So it is important that we sit down and think about this, because you can't have 2.7 million people produce
250.
It is yes. I mean, if you look at the numbers, you are told that 70% of our workforce is within the informal sector. But what exactly are they doing? People are walking in the street selling what do you call it? Dog chains. They are selling chips. They're selling pure water.
And chewing gum.
I mean, it is not optimal.
And sometimes you find very able-bodied men. They are holding a shovel. They are filling potholes and they're asking for coins. I'm like, this is a dream. This is a whole potential that's going waste.
Look, I mean, you price the entire container of things that a person is selling. In some cases, it wouldn't be up to 100 Ghana cedis. Is that the best way to use that young man or that young woman's potential? I don't think so. So it is important that government policy should seek to address these things. I'm happy the government says that they are looking at producing or training 1 million coders. Because where we are going as the new world is towards what? Technology, artificial intelligence, and using them to solve problems.
The knowledge economy.
Exactly, the knowledge economy because it is the new gold, and data, as they say. It is great, but what is driving the policy and what is the end goal? Is it just about providing the youth with the skills to be able to code, or there is an agenda to ensure that after training them,
jobs are created, or they are able to create jobs with the support?
Because look at what India, for instance, is doing. India today is the destination for many companies that are seeking to outsource their maybe IT solutions. So you are sitting in the UK, you don't want to get the local because maybe it's more expensive. You outsource it. Call centers outsourced. Many of the tech things that are happening globally, you have the Indians dealing with it. If we are producing 1 million coders, is the agenda to ensure that, okay, here in Ghana, we are able to take some of these jobs,
so that they outsource them to our IT
exactly
persons.
I know that there are a number of new companies emerging and taking some of these spaces and doing wonders there, but I think there has got to be a policy clarity as to how the training of 1 million coders actually ties into the agenda of making Ghana the destination for people willing to outsource their their IT solutions, so that we can seize that space. Because look, if you look at the top 5 millionaires in the world today, or billionaires in the world, they are in the IT space. And many of the big IT companies you find, you have Indians heading them. You check them. The question is, how did they get there? The Indian Prime Minister was in Ghana recently. I think these are the policy conversations that we need to be having, because we can't be sitting and then FBI is coming for our people because they are using their skills to cheat people and all. I mean, we should move beyond that.
And there's also human trafficking.
Exactly. So I hope that the people making policy decisions are listening and they know what to do, because seriously, not much is changing, not much is happening.
The challenge that we face is that other places are recognizing the opportunities there are in
Ghana.
No, in these numbers, and that's why they are taking them. So, for instance, the woman you spoke up to, I don't know the background, but I can clearly assume that she went through an agency.
Yes.
You understand? Because of the circumstances that she described, where she's staying and all those things. It's clearly an agency project, right? So, at the 20th National Congress of the Communist Party of my second home, China.
People's Republic of China.
Yes.
Black Chinese.
Yes. The report indicated two things. That one, science is the primary driver of productive force, talent is the primary resource, and innovation is the primary driver. That the talent, they put people what they call the talent power strategy, which called for a more proactive, open and effective policy to attract international talent. This was just recent. It didn't take long. You know what they've done? Starting October 1, they've issued a new K visa. Designed specifically to allow foreigners to, it did not exist, to enter China with minimal barriers, so far as they have a science or tech background.
Science or tech?
Just that.
China is welcoming
you don't even need to have been hired by a company where you need a work visa to enter. So far as you can prove
that you have a science and tech background
with a university degree,
right,
you can come in.
Straight.
Yes. Because they need to replenish that pool.
Exactly.
They need them because the ideas must come from elsewhere.
Yeah.
So you see.
Yeah.
And I envisage once this becomes publicly clear, you will see the number of Ghanaians, people in that space,
so many,
who will jump. Already, we have a lot of Ghanaians going there. Yeah. You will see the number of Ghanaians who are going to jump on that plane to head there to explore the opportunities that are there.
True.
There will be thousands who will make that. So why? And I'm making that link between state policy and action. The report was not long. This was not so long ago. It's been action.
Away.
They put the action in place.
Right away.
Let's go. Let's get it done. Let's absorb these people to solve the problem that we have identified.
Yeah.
I think that is the difficulty we've had. And Sky mentioned the 1D, 1F. Everybody who has listened to this program knows my stance on the 1D, 1F. If it had been done properly, but it's just the lack of proper policy thought that we put into these things. Somebody stands somewhere and says, okay, we want to do this. Then we say, hey, we've done it. But nobody actually digs deep and says, how are we going to do this? How does this impact this? What are the numbers in year 1? What are the numbers in year 2? What are the numbers in year 3? How are we funding it? We are just happy to mention things.
Yeah.
Okay, so we sink money into those things. We get a bit of shine, but no actual impact.
So we don't follow the outcome.
No actual impact.
Measure the impact.
They've never been interested in measuring
nothing.
Anything.
It's always the funfair of starting a new project. There are so many messages that have come through. Let me bring you some. Good morning. The woman is earning more than I do with my master's degree. We will also go and gather some of the money. Kwame from Kwame. It's not all about the money. There was more nuance to that conversation. But good morning, Caleb and team. It sounds like
the money we see.
Okay, well.
Whether it's not the money or not, it's the money. Bottom line is money.
I didn't tell you about the heat though. It sounds like you
survived
it there. Oh. It sounds like you were interviewing her while she was working. That's true. Was that the case? Yes. If so, did the supervisor have an issue with that? Eventually, we had to truncate it. Frederick from Domi Kwabenya said that the same work she is doing there, that is earning her 7,000 cedi equivalent, won't even earn you 3,000 cedis in Ghana. Cleaning work in Ghana can earn you between 500 to 1,500. Well, that is if you are not the one who owns it, but those who run cleaning businesses, they are making some money in that space. When the woman said Ghanaians don't work in Ghana, I shouted facts, especially in the public sector. Yeah, I'll send that from Berlin. Good morning, Caleb. Hello to your listeners. This woman's encounter, same is going on in this country. A popular company does the same here. The workers go for 12 hours straight with 30 to 45 minutes break, and also you can't bring your phone inside, so most of us would leave our phones at shops across the company and get charged for that. And see, what I was earning as at that time in 2022 was 960 Ghana cedis as a machine operator with a degree. The others, packaging and line workers, pay some were taking as little as 520 Ghana cedis per month. I speak with some people currently there, and some are still taking about 600 Ghana cedis per month. At least she is earning 7,000 Ghana cedis. Raymond send that through.
I mean, so the person was operating a machine here in Ghana?
Yes. No. His qualification is a machine.
Degree. He has a degree.
He has a degree in machine operating.
And he was working.
But he was working in a cleaning company.
Oh, okay. Because this 960 Ghana cedis and all of that. I mean, how is the person going to survive and all of that?
Even your transportation alone for the month is gone or not enough. Good morning, Caleb. You may even hear later that the lady you interviewed has been fired because she didn't have the supervisor's permission. I pray not. Uncle Paul sent that from La Paz. Good morning, team. There are cleaners, private security staff, drivers, medicine counter assistants, and others in Ghana working 12-hour shifts 7 days a week, yet they earn just 500 Ghana cedis to 1,000 cedis a month. This is the reason why the Ghanaian youth prefers to travel to Dubai to earn more for the same job. George sent that from Airport City. Right. I have always said that if human beings could be trusted to do the right thing, there would be no laws. It's not that Ghanaian workers are notorious. Abroad, the rules work, and there are systems in place to monitor and punish. Also, take the UK for example. The minimum wage is 12.21 per hour. A normal 8 hour a day into 4 weeks into a month gives you almost £2,000, leaving you with around £1,700 after tax. The average bread is less than £1. Milk is less than £1. With £1,700, you surely won't go hungry. You can afford decent house, decent car for moving around, and decent living, and still have about 100 to 500 to save monthly. This is what most of the youth ask for. Nobody's asking these politicians to enable them to become like Despite and co. Simple and decent living, and they can't do it. Of course, they will travel outside to take their chances. Kwame send that through. Citi FM. Could it be that we as Ghanaians are also concerned? Instead of paying 7,000 to a person to work 12 hours, we pay 7,000 to 7 people to work for 1,000 to 7 people to work for 4 hours. Uria sent that from Legon. That's an interesting question. Caleb and Co. What some of these travelers don't realize is that, like in the case of your Dubai interviewee, a whopping 25%, that's 1,700 Ghana cedis of 6,500 of her wages is spent on rent alone. Rent of a room shared by 4 occupants. Wow. While the nominal wage might be relatively high, relatively high cost of living erodes the wages. No worker in Ghana will spend 25% of their salary on a room shared by 4 occupants. Let's educate our citizens on these nuances. Benjamin sent that from Ashaiman.
I think even that there will be a big pushback. Ask yourself, the people who are earning 1,000 Ghana cedis, how much are they paying in rent to their what do you call
landlords?
It? Landlords.
Yeah.
In any event, you are paying 2 years of rent advance.
At a go.
Yes.
Yes.
The question is, how do you get that money? So you have to first of all go and borrow that money, find it. Yeah. So yes, I understand the logic you come with, but it would seem that you have to temper that with some other considerations.
Caleb.
Okay, so right, Caleb, looking at the number of hours this Ghanaian lady is working in Dubai, is it not against the labor law there? I am ignorant. Kindly educate me. Frederick sent that once again from Dom Kwabinya. Yeah.
Like a 12-hour shift. For
that's something to consider. The ILO standard is clear. You need 12 to 8 hours thereabout. So,
my daughter is a public servant and she cooks for people to augment her income from the public service. So the gig economy is gigging. Well, we're talking about fixing the gap. You produce 2.7 million people in an 11-year period, and you provide just about 250,000. We have friends from Design and Technology Institute.
Oh, your people.
Yes, and they are using their platform to educate people who are job ready, hands-on, who can create jobs for themselves, and they're also employable, ethical, and when you employ them, you have value for money. They do their job properly for you as well. So that conversation is coming up shortly. And then our friend, the winner of Literacy Challenge, yes, Adongo Atinga will be in the house. We'll have a conversation. We have a champion for the year.
Adongo N
Atinga. Thank you very much. Wait for that.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Hello, everyone. Prices continue to drop at Electroland Ghana Limited. CDA Picky promotion on Samsung, TCL, Media, and NASCO Electronics. Get a NASCO 24-inch LED flat for $899 Ghana cedis. Starting from 2,999 Ghana cedis, you can get 6 kg NASCO washing machine plus a free gas stove. And the Media Inverter 1.5 HP R410 Unicool split comes with a free blender. And when you purchase 65, 75, and 85 TCL QD Mini LED 4K TVs, you will get a free TCL FHD Smart Android TV. Now buy a Samsung 578, 582, and 636-liter side-by-side refrigerators and walk away with free microwave grill. Go to our showrooms and dealer stores across Ghana now. Call 050-315-9739 or www.electrolandgh.com for inquiries.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, Sammy.
Yo, bro.
What's happening?
Why? What happened?
Charlie, my family just called me. They said the rains are chipping and eroding my house.
Wait, which house?
The one I just built.
Your dream family house?
Charlie, the rains are destroying it. Oh, my hard work, eroding my brew.
Building dreams requires more than just materials. It demands a robust partnership. Introducing Gassam's new EcoCool cement, made to build your desired property while prioritizing eco-friendliness and sustainability. EcoCool guarantees great quality and sustainability with every bag. By choosing Gassam EcoCool, you are not merely selecting cement, you are investing in a sustainable nation. Today, make the sustainable choice. Gassam, the nation builder.
If you know these sounds, you didn't just live through the 90s. You lived the experience. Back then, connection took minutes. Today, it takes a blink. You express yourself with memes. You hold video calls across continents. You say hey to an AI who responds,
"Hello, Kwame."
You order rides, dinner, and dreams all from the palm of your hand. A lot has changed, so have we. For over 3 decades, EcoBank has evolved with you, leading digital banking in Ghana and across 33 African countries, pioneering solutions built around how you live, move, and dream today. From our express points to EcoBank Pay, online banking, and the mobile app, we are where you are. Here for today, ready for tomorrow. Now, that's change, powered by EcoBank.
EcoBank, a better way to bank your way. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Wherever you are, the game is nothing without you. It's on like never before this season. Every major league, every cup, every qualifier, the players, Kudus, Semenyo, Iñaki, the goals, the emotions, and the bragging rights. It's all on SuperSport, available on DSTV and GoTV. Get your DSTV decoder at 89 cedis and GoTV decoder at 399 cedis. DSTV, your home of entertainment. GoTV, love it.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Great one there. If you're an unemployed graduate and you're looking for an opportunity to intern and get a job, this conversation is also for you. If you're underemployed, something good coming shortly for you. In the meantime, from the stables of Image Bureau, April Communications, and the National Theatre, comes Willie Serenke's legendary masterpiece, Death and the King's Horseman. Prepare to witness El Sin Oba, the King's horseman, torn between a sacred tradition and worldly desire. 4 explosive days, 8 unforgettable shows, Saturday 23rd, Sunday 24th, Saturday 30th, and then Sunday 31st of August, with 2 shows at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. each day at the National Theatre. Tickets are selling for only 200 Ghana cedis standard and 300 Ghana cedis VIP at www.imagebureaugh.com. Dial *714*46# For more information, please call 055-1313-134. Death and the King's Horseman is supported by CDFM, Channel 1 TV, Knee Plants Car Rentals, and Ghana Tourism Authority. Sponsors are Stanbic Bank, the luckiest with draws and instant prizes at each show. Bills, savings and loans, and proudly brought to you by MTN. Let's stay connected everywhere you go. Death and the King's Horseman. Don't just hear about it. Be part of history. Be present when the horseman rides. Now, do you want a British degree at a fraction of the cost? Are you looking for a vibrant student experience in a community that builds your confidence and equips you with real-world employability skills? Enjoy all these and more with scholarships available to support your academic journey at Lancaster University, Ghana. Be taught by expert faculty trained to UK standards right here on our campus in Ghana. Lancaster.edu.gh is where to visit. Admissions at lancaster.edu.gh. Call 0248-656-274. Lancaster University, Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa. So I have friends from Design and Technology Institute, a sister company of Assets and Arts, Ghana's leading design and manufacturing company in Ghana, renowned for producing high-quality bespoke furniture, sculpture, and metalworks. And they've been doing this for over 2 decades. Its company has combined craftsmanship, innovation, and precision to deliver exceptional products to local and international clients. Now, through its partnership with the sister company Design and Technology Institute, Ghana's first private TVET institute, Assets and Arts is committed to advancing technical skills, fostering innovation, and creating industry-ready talent with over 300,000 people, young people entering the labor force annually. The gap between academic training, and industry needs has led many institutions to explore more proactive strategies for career readiness. So DTI and Assets and Arts is partnering to provide the Precision Quality Internship Program. It's training, equipping young people with soft and employability skills needed for the world of work. So who do I have in the studio? Benis Gavor. You are General Manager, Assets and Arts Limited, sister institution to Design and Technology Institute. Benis, good to see you, General Manager.
Good to see you, Caleb.
Excellent. And then Aduna. Right?
Yes, please.
Did I get that right?
Yes, please.
Aduna Nana Poku Hopkins.
Yes, please.
You are a precision quality intern with Assets and Arts Limited. So you're interning in which program?
CADCOM.
Okay, we'll talk about that a bit shortly, but please tell us more about the PQ internship program. What is it about? How did it start, Benis?
Okay, so PQ Internship, it's a program that is targeting the unemployed youth of Ghana,
right,
between the ages of 18 to 35.
Okay.
So what we're doing is we train and equip the people with the necessary soft skills and employability skills needed for the world of work today.
Yes. What does that mean? What is the rigor? What kind of process goes in? How different is it from what we may have tried before?
Okay, so Precision Internship leverages on the program PQ, that's Precision Quality, which is a mindset change to the way people usually do things. It's a program that is competency based, not academic based, competency based, what you can do. That's what we are looking at. So we train you in the TVETs areas, soft skills, and then hard skills. We have precision welding and fabrication, fashion and apparel. Excuse me.
Sure.
Fashion and apparel. We have computer-aided manufacturing and design. We have electrical and electronics and a whole lot more programs. So we take these unemployed graduates. We train them for 6 months in these areas. And after that, they have 3 pathways. We either place them in wage employment, where we find work for them that pays them, or we give them startup kits to begin something on their own, or we group them into entrepreneurs and then groom them in the hub and give them seed capital of up to $15,000 dollars to develop.
$15,000.
Yes, to develop
per person, or they are groups, cooperatives.
Per group.
Okay. Hey, $15,000. I like the sound of that. So let's go over the areas of discipline once again. You're saying that in 6 months you are giving people who are unemployed or underemployed, who are desiring new skills or want to update or upskill, you're giving them precision quality training within these areas.
Yes.
So if I don't have a background in any of these, can I be part of it?
So some of the areas would require that you have some background. For instance, electrical and electronics.
Right.
You need to have some background in electricals. If you're doing computer-aided design and manufacturing, you need some computer skills.
Okay.
But for fashion and welding, you need not have any skill set in there before you apply.
Okay.
We would take you from beginning to completion within 6 months.
And that's for the
fashion and welding.
Okay, so for fashion and welding, if I don't have any prior background, I can be a part of the precision quality training for 6 months.
Yes.
And you're saying after 6 months, I could get some capital, me and my group. You group us and we could get $15,000.
Yes, so you could get startup capital worth $15,000 to create a company, and you would be groomed right up until I think 5 years.
Okay.
So they'll be with you every step of the way.
Is there an age limit to this?
So 18 to 35 years.
18 to 35.
Yes.
Okay.
And women are encouraged to.
Women are
encouraged. There's high preference for women.
There's a high preference for women. Yes. So if I've lost my job before, I'm now home, maybe I'm doing something that is underemploying me and I want new skills, you're saying that once I'm between 18 to 35, I should apply.
Yes.
And if I am a woman, the chances for me are very high.
Yes.
That's exciting.
And people with disability.
Persons with disabilities, right? That's amazing. I like it. So how relevant was the training to your professional development as a person? I'm coming to you now, Aduna, because you tell me that you are at CAD-CAM intern. What does that even mean?
So thank you so much for having me. And CAD-CAM is basically computer-aided design, computer-aided manufacturing.
Okay.
So with CAD-CAM, it's more of like you using softwares, let's say Fusion 360, Onshape, Rhino. These are softwares that are used for designing and modeling.
Okay.
So with CAD-CAM, it talks about the designing aspects, where we use these softwares to do the designing and modeling of the products. And with the CAM aspect, entails you bringing your design into a reality.
Okay.
So
that's a 3D,
like CNC machining, and engraving, and making all these things into like functionalities.
Right.
Yes.
So before joining the precision quality as an intern at Essence and Arts, what was your background? What were you doing?
Okay, so I completed University of Ghana.
Okay. You were in Legon?
Yeah,
What did you study?
Biology.
Hey.
Yeah.
You did biology and you have gone to Essence and Arts to do CAD-CAM?
Yes, please. Yes, so yeah.
Did you have any IT interest or background at the time?
Yeah, so I had a very keen interest to do IT, and I actually applied to do computer science in Legon, but then my grades weren't cut off to actually pursue that. So I was given biological sciences, and then I went on to major in biology.
Wow.
So I mean, I actually had to do the biology, and and from that point, I still had the very interest to pursue IT.
Right.
So I chanced on precision quality on my LinkedIn platform. I was just applying for a lot of jobs at that point when I think I was now in my service, and I kept on applying for jobs, and I just chanced on precision quality, and I just decided to give it a try.
Wow.
So
what's the experience been like? How long have you been there, and would you say this is adding up to your proficiency in the area and your employability generally?
Yes, please. I've been there for let's say partly 5 months now.
Okay.
Yes, and it has actually improved my confidence level, because I've gotten the opportunity to MC an event.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I was entrusted to MC an event during the precision quality program, and also I was also invited to MC an event at ATU.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a big one.
So I think it has actually groomed me mentally, and I've been able to get the confidence to actually get to this point.
I like it.
Yes.
I like it. So after the 6 months period, what lies ahead of you?
Okay, so with the skills that I've gained from Precision Quality, I'm trying to keep my IT hopes alive.
Okay.
Also making sure I would work on the skills more, and also get a space where I would integrate CAD/CAM, web development, and AI integration in my space. That is the vision. Yeah,
that's a good one. So Bernice, for all those who are listening who want to be a part of this, how can we join in?
Okay, so you can head over to any of our social media platforms, Ascents and Arts or Design and Technology Institute. We are on LinkedIn as well. Your link is there for you to apply. You just you just apply, go through a shortlisting process, and then you'll be called in to come. So cohort 2 for Accra, the orientation actually begins today at Trinity Theological Seminary. The orientation is going on for 2 weeks. Training in critical soft skills needed for the workplace. Some soft skills are communication.
Let me take you through that so you can sip a bottle of water. So some of the soft skills, we're doing emotional intelligence, reliability, adaptability, time management, networking. So all these are for the training orientation process.
Yes.
And you're saying it's a 2-week period.
Yes.
So if anyone has not jumped onto the program yet within this period, they can be a part of it.
They can be a part
Great.
of it.
Bernice, your very final word, please. Why should we not miss this opportunity?
Don't miss Precision Internship, because it's a program that's going to help you get to your next phase in your career. You are assured of a job right after the program if that is where you want to go.
Right.
If you need a startup capital, a startup kit to start something on your own, we have you covered as well.
Right.
And if you can find yourself in a group, we would groom you to be an entrepreneur and be with you every step of the way.
Right.
There's mentorship and support. We change your mindset towards work. You don't need to do jackpot to go and look for green pastures. We can assure you that the pastures are green where you water it.
Excellent. That's a good one. Thank you. Just got a quick message that I'm 39. I'm really interested in welding and CAD designing software. Is there any grace period, any amnesty? 39.
If you can give me 6 months of your time, because it's intensive. If you can give me 6 months of your time and be regular, I'll take you on.
Bernice Gabo, thank you so much for talking to us. General Manager, Ascents and Arts. And she was here with Aduna Nana Puku Hopkins, Precision Quality Intern, Ascents and Arts as well. And today is the birthday of Professor Fred Magbagolori. Oh, Prof, God bless you. Happy birthday. You are a blessing. And we love you so much from all of us here at Citi 97.3, Citi 97.3 FM, and the entire academic Citi community. Happy birthday to you. Do have a blast. Now, when you buy anything, it's got to be the very best. Diamond 42.5 hour grade cement, highest quality on the Ghanaian market. We've done this since 2000. We've been rated green by the EPA. We have the 32.5 hour grade cement on the market. It's value for your pocket. Number one is what we promise you. Always choose the number one. We are located across the country. Our factories are in Aplau, Takoradi, and Bwepe. Please call us 0540-111-978. Diamond cement is still as hard as a diamond. And I'm excited. There's some great people who have just entered the studio. I'm talking about finalists of the Literacy Challenge. We'll be talking to them shortly. But the National Information Technology Agency, NITA, and the National ICT Regulator, that is the National ICT Regulator, an agency under the Ministry of Communications, Digital Technology and Innovations, brings to you this year's National ICT Week. The theme is Ghana as Africa's Digital Trade Hub, Innovation, Policy and Partnership for the Future. This is happening at the Accra International Conference Center, AICC, Monday 25th to Thursday 28th August 2025. That's the time. That's the date, and the time is 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. each day. It's an event that brings you a lineup of impactful discussions, exhibitions, and engagements that highlight Ghana's leadership in the digital leadership in digital on the content. Okay, I didn't quite get that. Join us as we connect policymakers, industry leaders, innovators, and the public, all working together to shape the future of digital trading in Africa. So I have joining me in the studio all three winners from the Literacy Challenge. Adongo Naftali Atenga. Adongo, welcome.
Thank you.
And congratulations to you. What's the name of your school?
Ebi Halprin School.
Is English, eh?
Yes.
Ebi Halprin.
The short form of Abraham.
Ebi Halprin School. But there's limited in the name of the school. Limited. Okay. Ebi Halprin School Limited. Adongo Naftali Atenga. That's our winner. We have our first runner-up as well. Ama Asantua Atadankan, Bishop Bauer School at Koshi. Ama, you're welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good to have you. And then, of course, our second runner-up is Eduji Kofi Yebowo. Is that the name? Yebowo. Okay. You're from Covenant Presby School in Jowlu. You're welcome. Congratulations. And then, of course, Joseph Adongo
Akurugu.
Oh, Adongo Akurugu.
Yeah.
You are the dad of Adongo Naftali.
Thank you, sir.
Atenga.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Godfred is particularly excited to have you.
There's a mother as well.
Oh, who? Oh, the mother of who? Naftali?
No.
Okay, Santua's mom. Must be a very proud mom. Mommy, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Good. What's your name? You're welcome.
My name is Olivia Atadankan.
Excellent. Now let's start with our winner, Adongo Naftali Atenga. How was the feeling like when you were announced winner of the Literacy Challenge?
Very exciting.
What made it particularly exciting for you?
Because all the big schools in Accra, I thought I'm not going to have a chance to win.
Yeah.
But when they mentioned my name as a winner, I was very excited.
Yeah, because there are some schools from some parts of the country, when you hear their name, then you shake. Yes. Were there some particular contestants that when you saw their demeanor, the way they're answering, it shook you? Were there people like that? Any schools?
Yes.
Tell me.
Nakisha.
Nakisha?
Yes, because she won second last year.
Oh, she placed second last year. So already she was putting some terror into you. Who else? Anyone else? That was all. So Nakisha was the main thing. But what was the process like for you? How did you hear about the challenge, and what influenced your decision to be a part of it?
One day I was just lying down in front of the TV, and I tuned into Citi News, and I saw the
advert. You saw the promo, yeah.
Yes, and I asked my mother. She told me that I shouldn't do it because there are other big schools in Accra.
Oh, she said don't try it.
Yes.
Because there are bigger schools. Not Abraham School Limited.
Yes.
I see. But what's made you to do otherwise?
I challenged myself to achieve greatness. So when I saw this advert, I said I'll take it on.
That's exciting. Now let me come to our first runner-up. You are the only lady among our top three, right? So tell us how the feeling was. First of all, how did you hear about the challenge? What made you decide to be a part of it?
So I think it was the day before we ended exams. Okay. My social studies teacher brought it to us, I think 3 people, and he asked us to just compete in the challenge. So at first I didn't want to do it, but then I was like, why not? Nothing will happen if I don't even win. So
Precisely.
I just wrote the essay,
Exactly.
and by the grace of God, I reached the top 10.
Right. I'll come to you so we go through the process, but let me engage Eduji, Covenant Presbyterian School, Jolu. How did you hear about it? What influenced your decision to be a part of it? The literacy challenge.
Actually, my English teacher told us.
Okay.
Monday at school.
Mm.
And I was like, why don't I try?
Okay.
Initially, I didn't want to try, but he kept on pushing.
So how many in your class took his word and decided to be a part of this?
Oh, a lot of us.
A good number of you tried. Okay, but you emerged tops. That's great. Your dad is here, Adongo, so let me talk to him. Then, first of all, the name. A lot of people connect the name to a very popular one that we know. Is there any connection?
Yes, so Azika Adongo is my direct cousin from my mother's side.
Oh.
And funny enough, or interestingly, I stayed with Azika Adongo in Tamale all this while until he went into politics.
Interesting.
So even part of our journey, we'll be seeing him. We'll also be seeing the education minister, who is also his constituency. The school is located in his constituency, and being so booked an appointment with him.
No, I pick it
to meet him on Friday, 10 o'clock at the education minister's office.
That's amazing. How do you all receive this news? This is the first time in the history of the contest that someone from Upper North or Northern Ghana would win the ultimate. How does this come to you? What does it mean?
It's humbling, and it is also encouraging because Abraham School is not one of the popular schools in Ghana, and even most of the schools in the north is not even aware of this competition. For it to happen, we see it as the handwork of God, because Naphtali and his twin brother, you remember they are twins, and they did the work together. So they have been on the line that as for Presec is the only school they want to go.
I see.
So we see it as a platform that it is creating for them to, if they pass well and God give them the world, then they'll get Presec.
He did mention that his mom told him not to even try because there are better equipped, better resourced, well-famed schools that would participate. So there was no chance. You can confirm this?
Yes. So actually, we didn't want him to. The reason was that when they finish, they are waiting for their BC results.
Okay.
I live in Accra and I work with ECOWAS.
Okay.
So they wanted to join me, and I said, no, be there till your results come, then when you come to school. But they wanted to come, so they actually wanted to use this as a thing that if they win, there's no way I can leave them.
Okay.
I'll let them come.
So it was a chance to come to Accra.
It was a chance to come to Accra. They didn't know that it was a chance to come to fame, because now all the schools are calling me from the north.
Yes.
Whose school that? Abraham Praise School.
Yeah.
I say yes, it's somewhere in Gumani. In Tamale. And,
wow.
And they are doing one there.
Have your friends been reaching out to you, all of you? What kind of vibe are you getting from your school, your heads, your teachers? What was the excitement like?
They're congratulating me.
You're very calm for this huge, achievement. You're a very calm guy.
We have our class. We have a platform. So all the students, they were all saying congrats, and they were happy for me to win.
Okay, Asantua, you are more bubbly. So talk to me. What's the excitement like? What's the kind of feeling you're getting from?
So everyone is congratulating you. So when you go home, you hear a call and you pick the call and they're like, congratulations, and you're like, oh wow. Even people that you don't even talk to are congratulating, and you're like, wow, that's so nice.
Everyone has heard of you.
Yes, please.
Now you're a star. That's amazing. Talk to me, Eduji. How's the feeling? What kind of welcome or celebratory mood has met your victory, being part of the top 3?
Yeah, they've also been congratulating me.
But walk us through the process. How tough or easy was it? Was it as you feared or thought?
Not really. I expected it to be quite tough because the big schools would come in, but...
So you think it wasn't as tough as you expected it? But what was the most difficult question that you had that rocked you a bit?
I think the question on the Chief of Naval Staff.
Oh, you were asked to name the Chief of Naval Staff? Ah, cool. What about you, Adongo? Did you find it as tough?
Yes.
It was tough. It rocked you. Tell me, How difficult was it? The essay writing, the aptitude test, the quiz. Which part was really difficult for you?
The essay writing.
The essay writing, and why was that
difficult?
To
think about like some ideas to write, and it took me like 3 days to.
It took you 3 days.
Yes, to think about some ideas.
Wow. So what helped you in your preparation? How did you put everything together?
My auntie is an English teacher, so she came over to help me.
Okay. So she read over it, or she helped you put it all together?
She read over it for mistakes.
And made sure that all corrections were made and all of that. What about you? What part of the contest was tough?
The quiz.
The quiz. You found the quiz challenging.
Yeah,
Tell me why.
Because there were some questions that I wasn't able to answer, and something like who manufactured the internet. I was confused at that point.
You don't know that one. It was like, Charlie, this one there, I give up. As a mother watching the thing and they get some questions wrong and all, how were you reacting? What was the kind of reaction you know?
Well, I was very calm, and I was also praying with my child because I believe in her capabilities, and I knew that she was going to emerge as the winner, even though she wasn't, and she's the first runner-up. So we give all thanks to God.
That's a good one. So now, I mean, what has this exposure done for you, and what do you see yourselves become as a result of this contest? Let me start with you, Asantua.
So now my name is out there, and more people will be reaching out to me, and it has also given me this opportunity to learn more than I already know.
You made more friends?
No.
You didn't make friends from the people you met and all?
No.
Okay, what has this done for you, Atinga?
This one has encouraged me to work more, to learn more, and it has inspired others, my friends in Ibihau Print, to also compete in this challenge next year.
I see. Edriti, talk to me. What does this mean to you?
That's made me like challenge myself to do more. Putting more effort in things to do.
Well, certainly this is, I mean, the belief, the confidence you had in yourselves to put yourself out there and write your thoughts down, have it scrutinized by an external person, and have it, matched against several others. That alone will help you so many years after you've grown. Anytime you have doubts, you face some midlife crisis, you remember the things you did when you were really young, and it will give you a lot of oomph, and it will urge you on to do greater things. So it's absolutely great that you really did participate, and I want to encourage more parents like Atongo's dad to encourage their kids to participate in this. What learnings are you taking away from the literacy challenge, being with the kids from when there were doubts and when they finally put it in, being a part of the contest up to now?
What I have taken away from this contest is there's a level playing ground for everybody, and Citi FM and Citi Channel 1 TV has shown that there's a level playing ground for everybody, no matter where you are coming from. And it also, you may not know this, but it is also a platform that has advertised all the schools that have participated in this. And in a way, Citi FM and your partner TV station, you have improved people's business, because this year the number of people who are applying for schools, trying to get those schools who are into this competition, I see it as a good opportunity for the students and for the country as well.
Yes, Mommy, what meal did you prepare? Typically when you get home and you have won something huge, the eggs they give you are many. Did you get some special food, something special made for you because you're a champion? Really? Mommy, is that the case?
The party will come on soon.
Charlie, but today is Monday.
So just after the competition, we had to go to Pinocchio to get her some nice ice cream.
Now we're talking. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, please.
Or you want something bigger?
Oh no, it's fine.
It's okay.
Yes.
Now you are 10,000 Ghana cedis richer. What's the plan for the money?
Some of the money will go into my SHS.
SHS. You're preparing for school.
Yes.
Which schools did you pick? PESEC, of course.
Yes, PESEC.
Which other school?
St. Hubert.
St. Hubert. Okay, that's a very good
Labone.
school also. Yes. Labone Senior High School. Okay. 3?
And
You've forgotten the other one.
Yes.
Okay, so you use part of the money to prepare towards school. What else? You're still thinking about it.
Yes.
Yeah, you are consulting. Okay. Once it enters your mother's hands, you should know that it will not come back. You know that already, right? Well, what about you? What are you preparing? What did you take home? What were your prizes, and what are you going to do with them?
No, it's a 2,000 cedis cash prize to come.
Okay.
Use it into my SHS preparation.
Okay, cool. Right, SHS. Same for you? SHS? Which level are you now?
JHS2.
Okay. You are in JHS. So what are you going to do with your...
Haven't yet thought about
You've
it.
not thought about it. Yes. Take all the time. Take in the funds and the celebration, because I know you're a big woman. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. We are exceedingly proud of you, and we are wishing you well. This is just the beginning, so don't rest on your laurels. Go out there and do much good. And to the parents, thank you for the support. Thank you for seeing our young ones through. Thank you so much. And to all our sponsors, we appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
That was it. You're most welcome. My name is Caleb. So that was our champion for the year. You heard Adongo Naftali Atenga, and then Ama Asantwa Atadankan. So Adongo is from Abe Halprin School Limited in Tamale. Bishop Bauer School at Tabiokoshi is where Ama is from. And then Eduji Kofi Yebowo. Yebowo, right, is a student from Covenant Presby School, Jawulu. He was the second runner-up. And then the parents, of course, joined. The parents of Tinga and then Ama were here. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you. Congratulations once again.
Thank you too.
Great.
Singing songs, Lena Horne, but the younger version hung with the wrong person, got a strong on that. Sniffing up drugs, all in the nose. Could have died so young, now looks ugly and old. No fun, cause now when she reaches for hugs, people hold their breath. Cause she smells of corrosion and death. Watch the company you keep and the crowd you bring. Cause they
So many thanks to GB Assessment and Bell Moon for sponsoring this year's literacy challenge. It's 9 minutes to the top of the hour. Take a very quick break. When we're back, there is more.
If I work hard at it, I'll be where I wanna be.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
I warned you, listen. The river which fills up before our eyes does not sweep us away in its flood.
From the stables of April Communications, the National Theatre and Image Bureau comes the pinnacle of African theatre.
No. My powers deserted me.
No, child. It is what you brought to be.
Wole Soyinka's timeless classic, Death and the King's Horseman. Live at the National Theatre, Saturday 23rd, Sunday 24th, Saturday 30th, and Sunday 31st August at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. each day. Tickets selling now for only 200 cedis standard and 300 cedis VIP at www.imagebureaugh.com or dial star 714*46#. Don't miss this epic tale of destiny and courage. Supported by New Plant Car Rentals, Ghana Tourism Authority, and Citi FM. Sponsors: Stanbic Bank, the luckiest, Bull Savings and Loans, and proudly brought to you by
Burna Boy, Trevor Noah, Black Coffee, Chimamanda the writer, Febe Mugugu the fashion designer. And many more young African icons didn't get where they are by following mainstream paths. They did things differently. Say yes to doing things differently. Say yes to the creative person within you, the maker, innovator, entrepreneur. Chart a new path, learn new skills, globally recognized by the American Welding Society and Pearson's BTech. So whether in Ghana or abroad, you will shine. Say yes to DTI, a learning experience that is next level. Go to dtiafrica.com or call 054-169-3534.
Hot
Jobs. Tired of HR headaches? Simplify your business with Hot Jobs Africa. As your one-stop HR shop, we handle recruitment, labor outsourcing, expatriate management, consultancy services, and corporate trainings. Plus, we offer staff basing and 100% staff support to boost productivity. Don't let HR hassles hold you back. Contact Hot Jobs Africa today. Call us on 030-3980-362. WhatsApp us on 020-433-6004 or email info@hotjobsafrica.org. Visit our website www.hotjobsafrica.org. Hot Jobs Africa. Think HR, think Hot Jobs.
Hot Jobs. Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
You be run to my crow, and said, why you are crow? Won't I so be me so I don't know menu meka. Won't I so know menu meka. Me singing, do ya baba me dream I saw me home I'm near my coma. I'm mommy till one gas me know you me till one gather. My guys what kind of cash yeah. I'm a main venue. It's right on by the moon and that man, yeah, Gina. We know the crowd won't need me, it's kinda. Let's see my girl, I'm a bee. Me no better make me up. Who do ya so me move? We are me Kirado. Me Timmy best. Big Usu. Fisa Papa Kwane Fatao. Ain't you bra?
It's 3 minutes to the top of the hour. Some dedications quickly from Auntie Juliet Kafui Bediakun to the nephew Julian Selassie Bediakun. Last Friday, actually, was your birthday. Celebrating you, wishing you God's blessings. Julian Selassie Bediakun from your Auntie Juliet Kafui Bediakun. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Era Adra Atta Duncan of Wesley Girls High School from the dad, mom, and Ama Asantwa Atta Duncan. This one says Caleb Abe Halpern School is one of the top schools in Tamale. I went to Dahin Seli, one of the best public schools in Tamale. Okay, Collins Bakudie sent that through. Another message here. Caleb, an employee once working because I asked him to put the phone away during work hours. An employee once quit quit working because I asked him to put the phone away during work hours. He told me he can't do without his phone. Most Ghanaian workers always chit-chat when working. Another message said that Ghanaians are hardworking, but we are underpaid. Caleb, UK has a similar talent attraction visa. And I am a beneficiary. This is Michael from North Wales. It's called the Global Talent Visa, and you're a beneficiary. Okay, thank you. My name is Caleb Kuda. I was here with Samuel Atamensa, Richard Delasky, Godfred Akotobuafo, Francisca Kakrafosa, Ajibi Rafia Kenting is here with the news at 10. Many thanks to Fred Tetija Bonoshiba, Araba Benin, Edwin Kwal Kofi, Godfred Abeku Odum. Thank you for doing the listening. See you another time. The brunch in the city is next, so stay with us. Ajubi Rafia Kenton, good morning.
Morning, Caleb. Coming up, Ashaman traders protest unlawful eviction by the Ashaman Municipal Assembly despite court injunction. And in Sawempo, Kwasi residents suspend proposed protest as contractors return to site. The details now. More than 100 traders under the Peaceful Settlement Association in Ashaman are protesting what they call an unlawful eviction from their place of work. The group, made up of traders from the Ni Amwi market, Ni Ajo, and the Ashaman main market, say that despite a court injunction barring the eviction,